right, Victor Wembanyama versus LeBron James tonight as the Lakers play the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome to TSR Sports. I'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction. Scoreboard, game clock, we'll have the players on the court over here. And the San Antonio Spurs looking for their first win in 27 years. It's exciting tonight as they try to snap their losing streak. I'm exaggerating just a little bit, but I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. TGI.
Ooh, can you feel it? It's in the air. Is it a Spurs win? Maybe or maybe not. But whatever happens, go, Spurs, go.
All right, anyway, enough of that weird voice. Good evening, Spurs. The moment, Reyes, Gary. Spurs 125 to the and the Lakers 21. The Spurs are going to beat the Lakers by 104 tonight. Well, I'm all on board for that. Might be kind of a boring game to watch if the Spurs win by that much. Why not? Hey, I'd go for it. I'll be rocking the Kelvin jersey tonight again, which I really like this jersey. Thank you to the alien, who, by the way, just put a note and they come in the chat. I love this Kelvin jersey, man. I know I should be rocking the Wemby, but I like having Wemby up there. I feel like he's going to be the next, Wemby. I guarantee to win, and it almost happened. You got to see a great game, man. Congratulations to alien who got to see that game the other night. The Spurs battled for 3 quarters. Yeah, some people are like, this game's over, and then they fought so hard and had that huge fourth quarter comeback and just came up a little short. That bonehead Malachi Branham turnover near the game really hurt us. But I liked the fight. That's one thing I want from this team more than anything else, is see the Spurs, battle against the other team, not get crushed by 30 or 40. Yeah, it sucks that we're losing still, but the last few games have at least been competitive. The defense has gotten better. And we just need our guys to get more consistent. Devin Vassell has been terrible in December. Hopefully he can get his game back. And, if he plays well, the Spurs probably win that game. I said it. Dog She, good evening. Jax Courtney, Glaze and Bacon. We need to get some veterans in our team. We don't have a lot of veterans. When you really think about it, a lot of our, are we the youngest team in the NBA? I know we're top 3 youngest. I don't know if we're officially the youngest. This is not going to work. I did not grab any water. Well, we're going to try to do the game without any water tonight. I forgot. The arena was rocking in that fourth quarter. I'm sure it was. RQ3, good evening. Thunder are better than the Spurs, by the way. Well, yeah, but at least, we know what an NBA championship is. Oh, too soon? It's been a while for us, but it's been never for you guys. So, actually, Vince? No. It was a great effort, John. I'll take it. Leafa, good evening to you. There's a lot of people out tonight. Anthony Davis, Reddish, D'Angelo Russell. Good evening, Asia. Thank you for stopping in. I can't wait. I hope Wemby and LeBron are on each other at some point, or multiple points in this game. Well, did they cause infertility? Actually, really? Yeah, exactly. Rings don't matter. You don't play to win the game. You don't play to win the game, which means if that's the case, the San Antonio Spurs are excelling. That just means you guys are better this year, but historically speaking, the Spurs are much better than the Thunder as a franchise, and it's not even a contest. It's not. Don't act like it is. It's not. Don't bring the rings in a combo. That sounds like somebody that follows a team without any rings. Oh, the Lakers. Come on. The Lakers have, I don't know how many actually rings the Lakers have. Is it 17-ish? Maybe you guys know in the chat. I don't know where they are relative to the Boston Celtics. I think they're pretty close to one on there, aren't they? So, the Spurs got a long way to go to catch them. Probably never will in my lifetime. They're so freaking far ahead of everybody. Kelvin's at his best when he drives to the paint instead of playing the perimeter. Yes! Although the Thunder Supersonics do have a championship, Mick, I honestly don't remember. Was that in the 70s? The Seattle Supersonics? The Oklahoma City Thunder don't, but I wasn't sure if the Seattle Supersonics did. I don't know which year that is that they did it. But Kelvin, I like what I saw from Kelvin Johnson the other night. That Kelvin is the type of Kelvin that Spurs fans that aren't going to want to trade. It was actually interesting to see Spurs fans kind of quiet up on, trade Kelvin talk and all that. And then by the end of the game, they're actually saying Kelvin should be shooting more ones tonight because he was so efficient. OKC had a big fart. That is one of the big question marks I would have for Thunder fans is how do you not win a ring with that team? And I'm not throwing shade. When you look at the talent they had on that team with Harden and Westbrook and Durant, and then that blew up, how did that, they got to the finals, Did they get swept, or was it a 4-1? I don't remember. I think it was against the Heat, wasn't it? I don't remember which version of the Heat it was. Was it the LeBron Heat, or was it the Shaq and D. Wade Heat? I don't remember. But just to have, when you look at that talent, what that talent has become, and granted, they weren't all there yet. Harden wasn't the James Harden he would eventually become. But when you just look at the potential that roster had and how they put together those three, and then just to have that boggles my mind. That team should have won a championship. 1978. Well, I was definitely not watching the NBA then. It's a good evening to you. Wemby greater than Chet. I'd say this for the moment. If I'm being honest, they're fairly equal right now. I hope Wemby ends up having a better career. Not hoping Chet has a bad career by any stretch. I'm hoping Wemby's just that good. I hope, RQ3 in all seriousness, I hope they stay in Oklahoma City for a long time. I hate it when teams move. Even when it's not my own team, seeing the Raiders go to Las Vegas a few years ago in the NFL is like, ugh. I hate when teams move for any sport. And not only that, but it's really bad for the fans. The fans that are a fan of that team, I have to feel for anybody that's a huge fan of a certain franchise and goes to every game, and then that franchise is lifted and plucked into a different part of the state or out of the state entirely. Oh, 79. Mick, you could have told me any year of the 70s, I would not have known. It was LeBron. All right, Tim. Okay. Top kid killing license last game. Fair enough. The big four was Westbrook, Harden, KD. I forgot about Ibaka. Okay. Yeah, sorry, AJ. I was setting up this stream. I only had time to say like a couple times. I saw you in there. I'm trying to multitask. Wait, was there talk RQ3 about the Thunder leaving OKC? Because you're mentioning a new arena in the Vopass. Was there actually maybe some talk about the Thunder leaving? There you go. Yes, Kelvin needed the arm sleeve off. That's all it was. Bullets and Supersonics went to back-to-back finals. Bullets won in 78 and set. Wow. Connor, the Cell needs to bounce back this month. He's been really bad this month, shooting under 40% from the field and like 25% from beyond the three. Spurs need him to be much more efficient and get him, 17 to 20 a game. He is our best shooter when he's on. In December, he has not been on yet. So hopefully he gets a little better, or gets a lot better. That being said, the Devin Vassell jersey I ordered finally arrived yesterday. That's the Devin Vassell jersey I got from Miss TSR Sports. Not here tonight. But I will be giving that to her this weekend, and I guess I'll announce this. Hopefully she doesn't mind, but it is our 6-month anniversary this weekend, and I haven't had a lot of those, to be transparent, so somebody's got to be very special to make it 6 months with me, or put up with me for 6 months, or, yeah. Yeah, good. To vote failed, they would have left. Oh! In all seriousness, then, RQ3, I'm happy for you, because I know we're joking around and talking a little smack about the Thunder, but I would hate for OKC to leave. Truthfully, I wish the Thunder never left Seattle. I wish the Seattle Supersonics were still a franchise. They're not. It is what it is. And when you think about how, that Seattle team in the 90s was so much fun to watch with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, man. And they made the finals. Unfortunately, they ran into the juggernaut that was the Chicago Bulls. She's doing well, Aja. Thank you. No, I don't. I'm going with DeJounte Murray-Leafa. Sorry. Maybe, Connor? Maybe that's possible. Wizards and Capitals? Yes, I saw that. I did see that. I don't know. I don't think the Commander's going to take the Redskins name back. Not in today's environment. But I have friends that live in Virginia, and they said Alexandria is going to be a much easier drive for them than going to D.C. So they're very happy about the move. Even though, as the pigeon flies, Alexandria for them is only 10 minutes closer, but with D.C. traffic, it could literally be 2, 3, or 4 hours closer. So they'll need to start passing the ball more often. So, Brita, I would say that. My birthday's not until the summer, John. It's light years away. My probably one knock in Devin Vassell, if I had one, overall with this game, is he definitely has a shoot-first mentality. Now, he's a shooting guard, so you could say, well, duh, shoot first. But I'd like to see him play-make for his teammates a little bit more, because it gets predictable when he has the ball. If he's just going to shoot, then you see where I'm going with that. Super Gabriel, good evening to you. Breed, yes. Josh Giddey has a lot of stuff going on with him right now. I would stay away from Josh Giddey. Good evening, Jack. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, it is fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. It does help the channel, and it looks like this. I still do have my zombie eye, although I think it feels a little better and is looking a little better. I went to get new medication for it today, and it's a very specialized medication, so it won't be until next week. So wish me luck with my zombie eye, friends. The losing streak needs to end. Branham and Trey need more minutes. Yeah, Trey Jones' minutes have been getting cut recently. I don't know what's going on. Veronica, welcome this evening. You're ready for a Spurs win. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. I was just kidding with you Wednesday night. It's fun you came in right at the end when we lost. I'm like, ugh. It was a great fourth quarter, though, so I know you were watching something on TV. Hopefully you got to see the whole fourth quarter. It was a really good fight by the Spurs. They just couldn't get it in the end. Good evening, Mars. Thank you for stopping in. Cheers to you, old mate. And hey, Beavis, are you watching the second season of the Beavis and Butthead revival? It's weird because like the cartoon skits, like the original stories are pretty good, but the stuff where they're watching video sucks. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't know. Also with me tonight? Yes, John. I've actually been pretty lax on the music because I was working on a New York Giants suck song, and I was getting that ready to go, and now they're winning, so they don't suck. I was listening to some music I had done earlier in the year, and I did a cover of Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine. And my version's a little political too, and I wouldn't want to upload it on this channel. I want to check my computer this weekend and see if I still have the music tracks. Because if I have the music only, I'm going to turn it actually into a New York Giants song about Tommy DeVito. So I do still do music, just not as much. I've been busy, but busy with good things in life. So that's good. Hi, Rich. Will we get a Selena kiss if the Spurs win tonight? Roll, I haven't done a kiss to Selena in ages. Sure, if the Spurs win, I'll kiss Selena. Maybe that'll help. The fact that you're also missing Trey Jones' minutes get going down must mean... I've noticed he's been getting a little less, especially the last two games. I don't know if he's in the doghouse, and a lot of Spurs fans are asking, what is up with Trey Jones never getting a start this year? He was our starting point guard last year. The offense certainly runs much better with him in the game, which is why I did a video for our channel a few days ago that confirmed we're tanking, because all the analytics show that the team is better when Jones is running the offense, and the Spurs refuse to start a point guard, period. I hope the Spurs beat the Lakers, AJ. It's going to be a tough game. 10 on 10 in the impression. So Beavis and Butthead had a revival in like 2010 or 11 for one season, and then it's now in its second season of a new revival. Austin Reeves, Max Christie, Taurean Prince, LeBron James, and Jackson Hayes are the starters tonight. This is all not who I thought would be starting tonight. Okay. This is throwing me off. For the Spurs, Devin Sound, Malachi Brown, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Soin, and Victor Wembanyama, which means Wemby starting at center again. Woo-hoo, whoop, whoop. Girls' night. Whoop, whoop. I'm being an idiot. Don't mind me. All right. Other positioning. All right. Players are on the court, and away we go. Let's have a good game tonight, Spurs fans, Lakers fans. It's on ESPN tonight, by the way. Devontae Graham hasn't played in forever. And yes, I heard about Draymond Green punching that dude out in the face. Plus the headlock tonight. LeBron is in. Anthony Davis is out. And the Spurs easily won the jump ball. And I'm excited. If LeBron and Wemby go against each other, that'd be really cool. It might not happen defensively. I think LeBron's going to cover Keldon. Keldon with the ball right now. Out to Malachi Branham. Branham walking the headband today. Headband power, and he gets the first basket of the game. The Spurs are up 2-0, and the game can end right there. So it's up to me. Veronica, this is the new court. Queen Jedi, Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I'm throwing them all out there. Turnover by the Lakers. Spurs got a 4-on-1 to get it to Keldon. Keldon back to Sohan for the good old fast break.
Underdog of Justice.
On ESPN, my friends. ES to the P to the N. I don't know if I like these Lakers uniforms. Austin Reeves pull-up jumper is good. They're too dark. I don't know. They're too dark. They don't feel Lakery, and I don't like the numbers when they're in outline. Instead of like oops, I didn't even do that. I like it when they're a solid number, but it's like a the lettering, well, actually, there is purple in the letter or in the numbers. It's just their jerseys are so dark you can't see it. So it makes their numbers a little hard to read. And as somebody that doesn't watch the Lakers often or almost never, it's if I don't know a player, I'm having a hard time seeing their number. I already got one zombie eye. That pull-up three from the corner is no good. Jeremy Sohan with the rebound. Spurs up 4-2. Spurs on. Jeremy just forgot the ball. Okay. Jeremy, you need the ball if you're going to dribble it up the court. Jeremy into the paint. And he's going to get out to Wemby. Wemby back to Sohan. Sohan's going to launch the three over LeBron. That is no good. I bet 100K. I would not bet any money on anything. LeBron pull-up jumper in the paint. That is no good. Wemby with the rebound. I don't like, yes, zombie eye, Veronica. Good evening, Charlene Chong. Thank you for stopping in. The gang's all here. Me, Coyote, Grogu. Oh, boy. Turnover for the Spurs. And LeBron easily takes it in and throws it down hard. And I did not have the points up for the Lakers. So that was a 4-point dunk for LeBron James. My apologies. Good evening, Cowboy X Factor. Almost beat the Lakers, but not quite. Lakers come into the game 15-10. The Spurs come into the game 3-20. We're going to have a whistle off the ball. I did not realize, by the way, I was watching the ESPN pregame. The Golden State Warriors are really struggling right now. The script says Spurs won. LeBron passes torch to Wemby as the face of the NBA. I would be all for that. Playmaker Guido, good evening to you. And Victor Wembanyama is going to go to the line for 2. I realize my phone is not on, or actually this is a technical. My phone keeps going off and I don't have it on silent. I probably should have it on silent. Boo Warriors. They're struggling bad right now. Wemby apparently missed the free throw. As I looked away, the Spurs score did not change. Devin Selton's going to launch a 3, and that is good. And the Spurs need him to make his shots tonight. And that Raiders game was terrible last night. I threw it on. It was already 21-0 Cowboy X Factor. And now a steal by Devin Selton. The Spurs have a fast break again. Vassell into the paint. Throws it over to Keldon. Wide open 3. There we go. Keldon's picking up where he left off. Right, guys, a good evening. Oh, you didn't know? Your Spurs better call somebody. Reeves the runner in the paint, no good. Wemby with the rebound. And the Spurs will just push the pace in this game. Keldon with the ball, same exact spot. Pull up 3. Let's go, Spurs fans. Come on. Xavier guaranteed a win. What? Cowboy X Factor, the coach got fired today? I did not know that. Spurs on a 9-0 run in the last minute and 15. LeBron into the paint, passes it out. Wide open 3 is no good. Hayes with the rebound, also no good. Spurs ball. Devin Vassell bring it up, gets it up to Jeremy Sohan. Spurs up 13-4. Sohan back to Keldon. Keldon's going to launch another 3. Not so much. He should have took a couple more steps to the left, so it would have been the same spot he was shooting from before. He had hitting 6 threes in a row, by the way, dating back to the other night's game. LeBron with the ball again, gets double teamed, get it into Hayes. Hayes whips it across the court. We're going to have an open 3 by Prince. Air ball. Oops. Air ball. CB, good evening. Toby, good evening to you. It's going to be Spurs ball. They're up 13-4. This is a great start. And my goodness, we need a win. I don't even know what our losing streak is at. Is it 18 in a row? It's so bad I'm forgetting. I feel like it's 18, isn't it? It's 18 in a row. 17 was versus the Rockets, 18 versus the Lakers. Keldon with the ball into Sohan. Sohan's going to throw it up, and that's a bucket. And that's a Lakers timeout. All right, we'll take the start. 15-4. Guys are everybody off to a good start right now for the Spurs. The Lakers are missing D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, Cam Reddish, whatever. They got LeBron James out there. Bro, that was an and 1 for Sohan. I didn't realize I thought it was a timeout. That was an and run. Excuse me, the Spurs are up 16-4 and on a 12-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Reeves will drive in the paint and he'll get a layup. Layup / dunk. Looked like a dunk layup, kind of in betweeny. Breaks the run for the Spurs. Spurs up 16-6 with 7:40 to go. Wemby with the ball drives into the paint. And Hayes is going to call for the foul. I didn't realize that was an and 1. Yes, on par and close to Detroit. That's not what I want. Not at all. Nikola Tubb. I don't know who that is. You'll forget about Isaiah Collier and what? Really? For you, Zhong Chong, for you. Hey, Kawhi, the Spurs have lost 18 in a row. The Spurs haven't won anything since Kawhi left. Kawhi Leonard doesn't load manage. I am ready for the Giants and Saints this Sunday. Queen Jedi, I am absolutely ready for our teams to go. The Giants are on a 3-game winning streak with my man Tommy DeVito. Who would have thought? Spurs ball, Devin Vassell. Out 3-point land, 6 on the shot clock. Vassell's going to fire off a 3. That's no good. And that rebounds with LA. LeBron will bring it up for LA. LeBron drives on Sohan, throws it up, and he's going to get the foul and probably go to the line for 2. Asia, I am very tired of seeing the Spurs lose. I was not going into this season with high expectations, but my expectation was not that a franchise record we set in the L column or in the losing streak side. So it's a Halloween game, I'm assuming, or are you talking about our last win? LeBron is at the line for 2, made the first one. You're as bad as Zombie was releasing the number. Not gonna like the veto. You know what? Jedi, I don't think Daniel Jones is going to be the starter next year. DeVito plays like this the rest of the year. He was phenomenal in the last game. Not a comeback win, but, a final drive for the win. A weird stat where he's like the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for, I don't know, it was like over 150 yards, a touchdown, rush for 70 yards, and have no turnovers or no sacks. The kid's not turning the ball over, and that's something I could never say about Daniel Jones. I think DJ's starting job is in trouble. Calvin all over the place with his dribble. Finally gets it back to get the ball to Dan Vassell. Vassell's going to drive. Stop, pop, turn around, Jay. Good. And they need him to make his shots tonight like nobody's business. Well, Phil, when you're in the league that long, you're going to get those calls. Turnover by the Lakers. Spurs on the run. Vassell going to launch a 3. That's a timeout by the Lakers. Let's go. 21-8. Anybody recommend a good movie to watch? Off topic, sorry. Veronica, I'm trying to think if me and TSR said anything recently that we both liked. Movie-wise. If you haven't seen Bumblebee, the Transformers movie from a few years ago, that was good. We started watching a TV show called Escape from Damaru, Dang You. Benicio del Toro, Patricia Arquette on Showtime. It's an older show, but we have 2 episodes left. We've enjoyed that. I'm just trying to brainstorm for stuff for you to watch while we're in a timeout. This is a great start. Vassell might be the GOAT. A little too early for that. Dougie looks so handsome in brown, by the way. Nice, Veronica. I had a feeling about tonight. Hopefully we stay consistent. Yes, all right. They have to stay consistent. Stuck in the 80s, would recommend a movie in the 80s. Yes, he would, Cowboy X Factor. Yes, he would. Best team at first half again? Well, yeah. Both are better than Carr. I want a full clean house starting with the circus. Oh, you're talking about Derek Carr, yeah. I've been looking at the top point guard draft for next year, and I like Nikola Topic, but his boy defense isn't it. So, yeah, some people are saying Nikola something for Collier. The Lost Boys is a great movie, by the way.
My little sister, thou shalt not fall. Come to your brother.
I'm pumped up with the Spurs being up. I hope it stays like that to the end of the game. Good evening, Mark. Hope you can just come into that. Speaking of movies, I'm going to see my first movie in a theater in 4 years. I have not been to a movie. The last movie I saw was Star Wars Episode 9. Ugh. I can't remember the Rise of Skywalker. Is that what it was? I did not like that one at all. That's the last one I saw at the end of 2019, and then we had stuff happen. I'm going to see Godzilla -1 tomorrow at Miss TSR. That's going to be one of the things we do for our anniversary, and I am a huge Godzilla fan, and I'm hearing from movie reviewers it is the greatest Godzilla movie ever made. This is a character that's been around in cinema for just short of 7 years, as a matter of fact. 1954 is his first movie. He's been around for 69 years. But to have that kind of praise, I'm excited to see it. Keith, I hope tonight's tonight. Good evening, Mark. Thank you for stopping in. Bud McDormand wearing brown fits because he played like poop. Oh, whoa! I could go with that. I'm a Godzilla guy way more than King Kong. Let's be real. Any of the newest Star Wars movies sucked. So Jedi, I'll say this. Rogue One was good. Maybe great, depending on my mood. Episode 7, The Force Awakens, I thought started good, but got worse as the movie progressed. I thought Kylo Ren was interesting. Then he took his helmet off, and I kind of lost it there. And then I thought the character of Rey, Daisy Ridley is her name? Something like that. She did a good job as a character, but her character I thought was written poorly. I want to see a story arc, not have your Star Wars character be a god almost in the first movie. And then Part 8 and Part 9 I thought were terrible. Which one's worse? I don't know. Lakers ball. We get back from the commercial break. We'll have a drive and a block by Wemby. No. Couldn't see. He blocked. Doesn't matter. It's a block shot. Wemby's still in the game, by the way. Pop not yanking him yet. Wemby for the 3. Straight up 3, no good. A little too much on it. It is Lakers ball. They're down 21-8 with 6:20 to go. That pull-up jumper is going to go around the rim and no good for Max Christie. Wow, Wemby just fell down. All right, he tripped over his own feet. He does have big feet. Brandon into the paint. Out to Devin Vassell. Vassell back to Kelvin. Kelvin's going to launch a 3. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby with the putback, and it's good. I want to see Kelvin attack a little more. A few games ago, he took only 3-point shots. He's settling into that tonight. I don't want that to happen. LeBron just muscles Kelvin into the paint, muscles and gets the layup. LeBron is so freaking big. 6'8", 260 still? That's turn for the Spurs. They try to get Wemby and throw it over his head. And I don't know how many times this year I've said the Spurs have thrown the ball over Wemby's head. He's 7'4", probably has, a 9.5 foot, can touch something 9.5 feet high. And yet we throw the ball over his head. Calvin, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Jesus Crust, thank you for stopping in. Rui Hachimura for 3, no good. And Malachi Brandon with the rebound. He'll get it up to Wemby. Wemby's going to start to drive, gets into the paint. 2 huge steps. Layup is no good. Nice moves. Unfortunately, he could not finish what he started. And I can't see who shot that for the Lakers. LeBron with the rebound. He gets stripped, and Wemby with the steal. We'll get it up to Kelvin. Kelvin will bring up with 5 minutes to go. Drops it off to Brandon. We got double headman power on the court, and Brandon falls down, gets it to Wemby. Wemby's going to boom, shot in the paint, throw it in the face with the
Dunk of Justice.
Man, when he dunks tonight, you know it. Phil's asking for a black eye to match your zombie. Nice, Veronica. Great start for our Spurs. Love it. Hopefully they can maintain it. Something they did not been able to do since November 2nd. I think Devin just had a block as well. Spurs ball. 25-10. Wemby will bring it up for San Antonio. Over to Devin Vassell. Vassell going to drive into the paint. Layup is good and one. Come on. Good evening, Spurs fan. What a start for our Spurs, but they got to maintain it for 4 quarters. Something they've been so bad at finishing what they started. Wemby coming out. So Wemby, this is the most I think he's played in the first quarter. He usually comes out around the 6-minute mark lately, maybe the 5.5. Pop letting him play more minutes, and he should. And I got to say, I love Wemby starting at center. I really feel like the team's playing much better with him at center. And keeping all due respect Collins on the bench. 28-10. Free throw's good. Yes, Sersky, good evening to you. Boom! Yes, Fresh Zero. I want to see them attack the rim. Anthony Davis out. They don't have their top defender. Attack the rim. Attack it like it owes you money. All right, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so, my friends. Especially with our Spurs winning 28-10. Should be excited right now.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
Boop, boop, boop. Coyote's working. He's happy. Boop, 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 boop. All right, anyway. Austin Reeves, whoop, I didn't run my clock, but Austin Reeves gets fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Dazo, it's been a long month and a half. Odyssey, good evening to you. Jacob, good evening. Asia, I hope so. This is actually Miss TSR's Coyote Veronica. She's been leaving him here, but It's really hers. But this coyote, she picked a great coyote. Did she not? I mean, come on. Great job, Miss TSR. Great job. There you go, Coyote. Watch the game with me. 28-12, under 4 minutes to go. Spurs are up 16. Champagne with the ball. Holy crap, are we playing Devontae Graham? We have a Devontae Graham sighting. Zach Collins with the ball right now for the Spurs in the paint. Little jump hook is no good. Gets his own miss. Gets it to Chetty Osman. Osman going to take a three. Shots are going down right now in the first quarter. I think it was on Amazon, Veronica. I think I've seen him on there. I got you, Playmaker Gator. I got you. That three is good for the Lakers. I did not see who shot that. I don't know some of this Lakers roster that's on the floor. Pop's going to call a timeout. Was that Christian Wood for three? I know who that is. I'm pretty sure I saw him on Amazon. I did a Coyote search. I was looking for Coyote just merch on Amazon. And I think I saw him come up. I think it was like $19.99. But no doubt, this is the cutest Coyote on Amazon. We have a timeout right now. My camera's making him look a little lighter than he actually is. He has a nice kind of orangey brown color, but he's actually there we go. He looks more his normal color right here. Look at all the camera time Coyote's getting tonight. This TSR's probably loving it. He's just Walmart commercial. He's just gonna dance. He's gonna dance. He's happy the Spurs are winning. So I don't know. There you go, buddy. Good evening, Sebastian. Thank you for stopping in. I'm going to have to look up this, Nicole. Is it Topic like Hot Topic or Topic? Or is it Topich? I don't know how to say his name. So, there's that. Oh, you're welcome. Look, I'll admit it's been hard calling the Spurs lately. One, because I've got a bad eye, which is finally getting a little better. But also just the constant losing, it wears you out. And I really thought this year that the Spurs were going to be better. And from my own selfishness, I really thought the channel would blow up with the Wemby-led Spurs, but it's not happened. It's happening a little bit. Sorry, our channel will really blow up. And I was hoping for 25,000 subscribers for us before the season ends. And unfortunately, with the Spurs losing, interest has dropped substantially. That being said, things are still going very well. I'm enjoying covering the Spurs with you guys, but I've started doing Giants content again on the channel, and even though it's not getting a lot of views, I'm enjoying it. And that's the most important thing. Enjoy what you're doing. Miss TSR Sports has been on occasionally watching games with us, which has been a lot of fun to have her here. Butterfly, good evening. I'm Ned. Good evening to you. And Bobby February, what's up? Man, if our stars would play like that. Yes, unselfish basketball is the key for sure. Does he have black and white? Yes, he does have black and white wristbands. Yes, he does, Veronica. 54 likes. Let's get it to 75. Come on, my friends. You can make it happen. Our Spurs are up 31-15. That being said, since I know she's watching Miss TSR Sports, I would really like to spend all Sunday with you. I'm happy here for the Spurs and Pelicans would be really cool. And also, I figured during the Giants game, we could actually plan out that vacation we've been talking about forever. I would really like to do that. So, just throwing that out there. I don't expect the Celtics to see no Silent Hooper. I predicted 38 wins. That's probably way too high. I don't want this. This team already broke the losing streak from last season. Last season, this team set the losing streak for the Spurs at 16. This team owns the record now at 18. I'd like to see that end tonight, but also I don't want them to have less than 20 wins and be the worst Spurs team of all time. I don't want that attached to Wemby. Brandon Bossick, good evening to you. I'm having a good feeling about that. I hope so. 20,000 loyal followers. Well, Keith, yes, we do have a very loyal following here at the channel, one of supporters. So, yes, I would, you know what? You're right. That's a good point. Now, I'm very thankful for the audience we do have. Brandon's going to pull up for a jumper. Good. And, yeah, you're right. We have a very loyal fan base and passionate. We don't always agree about what's best for the Spurs, but we all love the Spurs. And there's a few people here that love the Giants and Yankees with me, too. Lakers ball. Austin Reeves way on three-point land. 6 on the shot clock. He's going to take off to the free throw line, pulls up, and Austin Reeves, man, he's so good. Yes, I love Wemby at center, Sebastian. Sweet Jones Jr., why'd you almost cry? Are you okay, man? Zach Collins with the ball, drops it off to Devontae Graham. Graham back to Collins. Collins will lay up in the paint. Good. Hey, does anybody know if Trey Jones is out tonight? I was talking about earlier on the stream, like, is Trey Jones in the doghouse? Is he injured tonight? Because Devontae Graham is playing before him. I did not know, Alex. I did not propose to my girlfriend. No. I would not do that live. Reeves for three, no good. I would want that to be a very private moment between the two of us. I certainly would announce it to you guys if that happened. We're just hitting the 6-month mark on this Sunday, but I would not just sit here and casually propose. That would be weird. Collins with the putback after the miss, and it's 37-17. That's fair, Freach. It is Lakers' Walt. 37-17, minute after go. That turnaround, Jay, is Rui Hachimura. A nice turnaround, Jay. Cuts the lead to 18. Yes, exactly, Connor. I know, Devontae Graham sending. Devontae Graham with the runner. Way too much on it. Off the glass. That's a miss. It's Lakers' ball. Reeves going to take a three. No good. The rebound falls back into his hands. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Austin Reeves with the ball again out 3-point line, guarded by Zach Collins. That's a huge mismatch. He's going to take the three. That kid's on fire tonight. 11 points already for Austin Reeves. He is killing it tonight. 4 of 8 from the field. Only 1 of 4 from 3, but still 11 points to start off, on pace for 44. Collins going to drive into the paint. Collins throws it up and gets fouled. I'm going to go in line for 2. Thank you, Alex. I didn't announce it until we were in the 4-month mark. Just you want to make things are serious and going, before you kind of announce that to the this type of world, if you will. But yeah, 6 months this weekend. Wait at least 1 year. 1 year seems a good minimum to wait. I've always felt that way. Yeah, I think waiting at least 1 year. LeBron is playing. Anthony Davis is not, Sebastian. And Toby, I was wondering that too. Is Trey Jones injured? I mean, if he's just a healthy scratch tonight. Did he pee and pop soda? I mean, what's going on with him? What did he do, Grogu? What did he do? Why is Pop not like him? Both free throws good by Zach. I like Zach Collins off the bench, by the way. I really much prefer him there. And that's foul, and Christian Wood going to the line for 2. Remember someone asked whether you like ladies with big feet? What? He's out sick. All right. You married your wife after knowing her 6 weeks. Oh, Spurs man, I don't have that kind of personality. Congratulations. That's awesome. I've never been able to. Well, obviously, I've never been married. Christian Wood's first free throw is no good. He's scared of being dunked on. Nice. I don't think that's it, but that's a good one. Spurs up 17. Second free throw is no good. 1 possession hit. Bibby, I'm watching on my Roku, and I'm streaming it on Sling, so that's why you guys are probably going to head if you're watching on cable. There's always a delay when I watch it on ESPN and TNT. It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. Osman for 3. That's good. So just, my apologies that I'm going to be behind you guys. If you're looking to watch along, you can always pause your live TV and get it in sync with us. Just ask no spoilers in the chat if you are ahead. Reeves going to kick it out. That 3-point attempt. Wood is no good. Gets his own miss. The follow-up is no good. We're going to take a 42-22 lead in the second quarter. Yeah, yes, Asia. The Spurs need to be up by 30 going into the half, at least. Because, no, we are terrible holding leads. We are, I believe, the worst third quarter team in the NBA. No joke. I hope so, Sweet Jones. I hope so. My goodness, it needs to end. It does. 18 is just too much, way too much. A great first quarter. I do have a Spurs hat. I actually have another Spurs hat. It's a little, I bought one size too small. It's a fitted hat, so it feels a little tight now. I'm trying to stretch it out. So that's why I've been wearing it on the short videos, but I do have a Spurs hat. And this hat's a Spurs hat too, but it just has a little logo on the side. So I could do this, right? There we go. Perfect. I don't look like an idiot at all. Actually, I look like I got a big head. Like the leader from the Incredible Hulk. I canceled my NBA pass. It's not worth the money. Really? Did you get a refund, Sebastian? Because the NBA pass, I say only $100. The reason I say only $100 is because the NBA pass used to be like $250, and I don't think it included NBA TV. Now it's $100 and does include NBA TV, and that's a much better deal than what they used to do. And as a Spurs fan, it's the only way I can see them. I look cute. What if I do this? What if I do... Is that a good look for me? Not really. It's monthly overseas. Okay. Oh my gosh. I look like an idiot. Holy crap. Damian Hernandez. Holy crap, Spurs winning. Hell finally froze over. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. The Giants, if the Spurs win tonight and the Giants win Sunday, wow, that would just be crazy. Spurs sunglasses were the Spurs sunglasses are right over there. I am a trendsetter. This is the new thing. The kids are going to wear one hat sideways, and then you put a second hat on, and then you wear it on your head like this. And that completes the I'm a giant a-hole look. Pablo, the Kelvin trade rumors come up all the time, and I'll believe it when I see it. He's on a team-friendly contract. The team seems to like him. A lot of fans are down on him, but if you look at his season compared to, say, like Devin's season, yes, I know Devin plays better defense, not substantially better lately. He's up and down, but efficiency-wise, Kelvin's a little bit ahead of him across the board, and his more assists. I mean, offensively, while they're different players, statistically, they're kind of the same players. A great first quarter. James, I hope so. I really hope so. That's right. You guys are going to be rooting for my Giants 2 out of the last 3 weeks of the year. That's right. There's a lot of Cowboys fans on this channel, which is why I want to react to Cowboys content too as a Giants fan, because a lot of you guys are Cowboys fans. And sure, some of it might be trash talk, some of it might be real talk, whatever it may be. But if the Cowboys have a huge win or a huge loss, I'll probably react to that. Same thing with the Eagles. Really anybody in the NFC East, because as a Giants fan, I've got strong opinions about my 3 opponents. Let's get to the second quarter. LeBron James almost gets the ball turned over. Nice save by Reeves is still in there. He's playing a lot of minutes. I don't know if he's had a break yet. James going to take a 3. In and out burger for LeBron. Chetty Osman with the rebound. John Michael, good evening. Oh, there's a lot of Cowboys fans on this channel, James. A lot. Devin into the paint. Throws it up. No good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with our Spurs. I mean, there's a lot of San Antonio Spurs subscribers on the channel. It only makes sense that there are a ton of Cowboys fans. I mean, you guys are either going to be Cowboys fans or, let's say, Houston Texans fans. Probably Cowboys fans. You get the ball in the Sohan, 13 on the shot clock. Devin Vassell way out in three-point land. Pick and roll with Zach Collins. Whips it over to Jeremy Sohan. Sohan's going to get back to Devin wide open. But he didn't take the 3. He steps up for a 2 instead. Devin had a wide open 3, and I think stepping up may have thrown off his rhythm. I'm surprised he just didn't launch that. He was wide open. And a block by Jeremy Sohan. Spurs ball. Whoa, and a whistle now. I think he blocked Rui Hachimura's shot. Yes, blocked Rui Hachimura's shot, and I think there was immediately a foul on Rui. Spurs ball, though, either way. Sebastian, I live in Connecticut. No, Albert, I don't want to change teams. New York Giants for life. It is what it is. Osmond in the paint. Beautiful layup. I mean, the Giants have been terrible the last decade, but I love my team. I'm going to stay loyal to them. I mean, you look at my two favorite teams on this channel, the Spurs and Giants. They're both losers right now, record-wise. LeBron, deep pull-up jumper from 2. No good. Devontae Graham grabs the rebound. Spurs are doubling up on the Lakers, 44-22 right now. Collins is open for a corner 3. Nope. That would have been a 25-point lead if that went down. Even still, this 22-point lead feels just weird. James drives in the paint, crashes into Collins, and he's going to get the whistle on Zach. I'm not a Cowboys fan or Giants fan, but a Spurs win, maybe I'll become a Giants. If the Spurs win, you become a Giants fan? Man, Lakers, was it to a 3-win team? Matt Arku 3, I hope so. LeBron at the line for 2. I'm so tired of the losing streak. I mean, you've had some lean years with the Thunder. You know, I don't know if you guys never were this bad, I don't think. Did you guys ever have like a 14, 15, 16 game losing streak in the last 5 years? If you have, then you know the pain I'm feeling. It's not fun, and as a content creator for the team, it's really tough because I try to find positive stuff to talk about, but there's not a lot of good to talk about when your team's getting beat like they are. LeBron makes both. Good evening, XD Gamer. Sol 77, fair enough, but thank you for stopping in. Spurs ball, 44-24. Sohan in the paint, gets the ball stripped, going to go out of bounds, and staying with San Antonio. That's right, spike that Spurs like. Only once, though, at the end of 21. All right, thank you, Arca 3. I have not driven to Montreal for fun. My clock was not running, but it's going now. They're getting into Wemby. Wemby's going to immediately launch to 2 and air ball. Ugh. Going to be Lakers ball. Spurs offense looking a little this quarter. That's Hachimura for 3, no good. Wemby going to take it in the paint. Misses the shot. Nope, bounces off the rim and actually goes in. Thought he missed it. Ended up rolling in. You bet a lot of money on the Lakers, though. XT, that's risque, especially with Anthony Davis out. Austin Reeves pull-up jumper, very odd-looking. Didn't get it. Jackson Hayes with the offensive board. Back out to Reeves for 3. That's no good. And Jeremy Sohan with the rebound. Spurs up 22. Sohan's going to drive into the paint. Loses the ball. Gets the ball back. Back to Devin Vassell. Vassell going to get over to Chetty Osman. Back to Doug McDermott. He's going to launch the quick 3. Dougie! That's a 25-point lead, Spurs fans. No, I'm Nebby can't. Spurs are 7 of 13 from 3. The Lakers are only 2 of 12. We're going to have another foul on the Spurs, and that's going to be on Dougie. Dougie has such that... Dougie can really help out a playoff team. I'm not asking for him to be traded, but I do think he's likely to be a Spur that is traded. And just that really quick three-point release that he has, and his ability to just constantly be moving, off the ball and just have defenders chase him, he could be a valuable asset off the bench for a playoff-bound team. And if anybody that likes Dougie and doesn't want to see him get traded, I understand, but also having Dougie go to a playoff contender, like a legit finals contender, that would also be good for him. Hachimura drives in the paint, nice layup. Tommy, so far, or the Lakers just aren't playing well. Devin thinks about the 3, pulls it down, gets to Chetty Osman, back to Devin. He is going to take the 3. Nope. LeBron with the rebound, and LBJ will bring it up. LeBron James, the first in-season tournament MVP in the history of the NBA. We'll get to Hachimura for 3, no good. Rebound goes to the Lakers. Reeves will get it to the Prince. Layup good. And Pop doesn't like it as the lead gets cut to 21. I think we'll be allowed to be optimistic. Well, if we win the third quarter, the Spurs should win this. The last one he shot was goaltending, was it? I didn't notice. One of my buddies is a Suns fan, and I bet he's loving it when Lakers... Well, I'm sure I'll crew 3. I still don't know, to this day, and I've said it a million times on the channel, how the Spurs beat the Suns twice. I get they beat the Suns the first time without Booker and Beal, but the second time they had Durant and Booker, and we still beat them, so I don't know how the hell that happened. No, Colin, this game... I won't have faith until this says an F right here for final, and there's a 0 on the game clock, and the Spurs have a higher score. Until then, can't count your chickens before they hatch. I didn't see a replay of it for each. Yes, Toby, I would agree with that. That's one thing the Spurs team has had a lot of problems with, is giving up second chance opportunities, sometimes third chance opportunities to the opposition. Your opponents, if you keep giving them a chance to shoot, odds are one of them are going to go in. They missed the first shot, okay? They missed the second shot in a row. Might get the third one. Yeah, I hope Pop does run more plays and coaches them and tells them slow down with launching the threes. We did that against the Rockets, and that was an awful game to watch where the Spurs took 41 threes and only made 5. You don't want to see a repeat of that. I think they've already made 7 or 8 threes tonight, so it probably can't be that bad. But you don't want to settle. You don't just want to start settling for 3 after 3 after 3. I don't know who's leading in rebounds, Sebastian, but since he started at center, I think he's averaging, let's see, what, had like 21, 18, 13, so 31.52 divided by 3. Wait, no, that's not right. 51, 21, 15, 36, 12, 48. It's he averaging about 13 or 14. I don't know the exact number he had, but I want to say 13 or 14 rebounds a game. Maybe it is more than that. Hold on. 21. How much did he have in the second game? Was it 21, 15, and 12? That would be 48. That's 16 a game. I don't think it's that much, though. I think he's averaging 14 or 15 rebounds a game since becoming the starting center. Whoever, that's good. Lakers don't want to be the team. No, they don't, James. Holy crap. Yes, 49-28, Glaze and Bacon. It's the third quarter I'm worried about. David, I don't have this. I mean, I could click over here. Wemby has, as long as he's on the court, he's got 7 rebounds. So he's leading the 10 players that are on the court. I just can't see the full box score. Halftime, we'll go over the player stats. End of the game, we'll go over the player stats. I can see that Wemby has 7. The leading scorer for the players on the court are Austin Reeves with 11 and Devin Vassell with 11. Those are the only stats I can see at the moment. A lot of folks have asked, Rich, TSR, can't you just put the stats up over here? I'd have to stretch this way out, which would smush me pretty much over here into a little corner, and I don't want to do that. Make it more interesting, bud. If you want to set me up an OBS setup where the stats are on here, and it still shows as much, as me and Selena, then by all means, send me the settings. I'd see you shot that bucket, but it was a spurt, and we're up 51-28. I'm not trolling. I don't know how else to get stuff in here without removing myself from the stream. I like to be interactive with you guys. Rui Hachimura just drives in the paint and throws down a huge dunk. Okay? All right, deal. 51-30. Hachimura with 6 points. Wemby in the paint. Throws it up, and it's going to bounce off the rim. Wemby just can't get a kind rim job at all from our arena. Yeah, I said it. LeBron 1-on-1 with Keldon into the paint. Wemby double team. They're going to get to Jackson Hayes, and Hayes is going to get fouled by Doug McDermott. One thing about Dougie is his defense sucks. Good evening, Jared. Jared, are the Giants going to get 4 in a row this Sunday against the Aints? Yes, Jared, the Spurs are winning. Wemby doesn't need to do layups. He needs to just keep dunking. He dunks with such ease and authority. Hayes likes a three-point play. Don't throw up a little Ole Jakob Poeltl stuff or none of that nonsense. These little touch shots. If you're within 3 feet of the rim, you're tall enough and long enough to just dunk it. So dunk the damn ball. Devontae Graham with the ball. Weird seeing Devontae get legit playing time. He's rocking a headband tonight. Gets it to Keldon. Keldon in the paint. Over to Dougie for 3. He missed that one. Lakers ball. LeBron will bring it up for LA. LeBron drives and gets double teamed immediately. So Spurs are committed to double teaming LeBron often in this game. Keldon's got on LeBron right now. Look, I like Keldon. He can't cover LeBron. Come on. Just, no. Really can't. LeBron's going to kick it out to Austin Reeves for 3. And the Lakers are coming back. 15-point game. Mr. Scott Crutch, go Spurs, go to you. Well, Sebastian, that is a fact. Keldon at the ball, the free throw line, gets it to Doug. Doug for 3. Dougie misses again. Missed his last couple. Lakers on an 8-0 run in the last minute and 40. Jackson Hayes in the paint. And going to get fouled to go to the line for 2. Lakers coming back here in this second quarter. You know, I expected the Lakers to come back and have a run. I thought that would be in the third quarter, not already in the second. Alex, it does. It does. No, I'm going to leave it at that. Fifth gear, good evening. I love our Spurs too. We are settling for jumpers way too much for us 0 times. Launching more threes. Attack the rim. Anthony Davis isn't in the game. He's not playing tonight. Go get him. That's a miss. Second free throw's no good. Kelvin with the rebound. I'm going to make one adjustment on the roster sheet here. Kelvin with the ball right now. Starts to drive in the paint. Gets it up to Devontae Graham. Graham will drive in the paint. Zach with the dunk. And it was just a weird looking dunk because he dunked it and the ball went. Basket interference. Collins with the dunk, but it was he blew the dunk. The ball rolled around the rim, and Zach was still hanging on the rim. That's goaltending, offensive goaltending. And now we're going to have a block by Zach Collins on LBJ, and LeBron is hurt. LeBron James down right now, a little shooken up on that play. Lakers are in the bonus. Joe, I'm kind of worried. I think LeBron took a shot to the face. Oh, actually, he's bleeding a little bit. I just saw blood on his LC. He might have got hit in the nose. LeBron drives in. He threw his elbow into Zach Collins' throat. And Collins grabbed the ball. I was saying he poked him in the eye. We're checking for a flagrant. I want to see that again. Oh, yeah, thumb in the eye. I wasn't sure if LeBron, with all due respect, was acting, because he has done that in the past, or if he really took a shot in the face, and Zach Collins actually did, boop, thumbed him in the eye. I think LeBron may have actually had his eye cut. Broncos in here earlier. So LeBron actually did take that's a legit foul. But really, both of them, I think, should get called for a foul. LeBron took the thumb in the eye, but he also threw his elbow into Zach Collins' throat. I mean, that's not okay either, is it? Yes, Ric Flair eye poke. We do need to stop the threes. I did forget that Arco 3, absolutely. Collins channeling his in. You mean his inner Daniel Jones? Oh, not Daniel Jones. John Jones. John Jones was notorious for the boop, 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 the eye poke. Which is why I think the UFC started that, closed glove rule. Because Jones used to always reach out with his hand and paw, and he would constantly poke people in the eye. 51-37. We're going to have 2 free throws coming up. There you go. Waller's got it. The John Jones eye poke. Exactly. I think Zach Collins just said he was sorry to LeBron. That's cool. I don't know how much the elbow LeBron got him, but LeBron definitely ate a poke to the eye. He's at the line for 2. Misses the first one. Depth perception might be off a little bit at this very moment. LePoke. Oh, jeez. LePokey. A lot of people probably think I don't like LeBron James on this channel, and they would be right. No, I'm just kidding. I respect the hell out of his ability as a basketball player, and he's such a physical specimen. I don't like the team jumping. That's probably been my biggest beef with him as a basketball player, is the team jumping. Spurs ball. And a few comments he's made in post-game interviews. But, just the building the super team, especially when it's to Miami, that just, nah. Collins going to drive in the paint. Turn around, a little jump hook is good. And finally stops the run that the Lakers were on, 53-38. And the Lakers are going to turn the ball over, intercepted by Malachi Brown. Spurs trying to go on the break. Kellen going to drive in the paint. Layups go and one. There we go. Brick, dunk, and eye poke in 10 seconds. That's Zach Collins in a nutshell. Has Wemby? I don't think Wemby's really done anything this quarter. Kellen hulking up right now, my man. The Spurs need a big game out of Kelvin tonight, too, if they're going to win. They need him to play like he did the other night. They need a big game out of everybody. Kelvin with 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from the arc. But I don't want to see him settle for threes. Get in the paint. Use your big body. Makes a 3-point play. Spurs back up by 18. My NBA route much more, John Michael. So I only count players for when I started watching, which was 1990. LeBron for 3. LeBron's on there since he just hit that 3. Michael Jordan, who I think's the GOAT. Kobe, Timmy, Shaq. I have 5 on there. Keldon with the ball right now. Starts to drive in the paint. A little bit of Euro step. The runner's no good. And it's going to be Lakers ball, down by 15. Quick pull-up 3 is no good. Rui Hachimura misses a 3. Lakers get the rebound. LeBron's going to kick it out for another 3. That one, second chance opportunity. Stop with the freaking box out. Taurean Prince hits the 3 to cut the lead to 12. LBJ and Miami, not 3, not... Yes, Mr. Scott Crotch, yes. Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 6. Yeah, that's... And just, going to this, I would probably like LeBron more when he went back to Cleveland, and if he stayed there and continued to try to win there. Not his first run in Cleveland, but when he went back, he had stayed there, but going to the Lakers, and then the multiple super team thing they tried. Well, bringing Davison was kind of a pseudo-super team, but the Russell Westbrook thing, when they tried that, which blew up, might be the worst super team we've ever seen in the history of the NBA. I'm not 100% sure, but they didn't even make the play-in. LeBron, AD, and Westbrook, that was just an absolute... that was just, I don't know. Landon Sports Talk, good evening to you. Howard Brown, good evening. Spur of the moment, I thought they'd come back in the third quarter, but not in the second. It is what it is. Wrench Gang representing tonight. Non-Wrench Gang representing. To any of the people that are regular subscribers here, thank you for stopping in. For people that are new, this is a sports channel. Go figure, TSR Sports. Primarily, we cover the San Antonio Spurs and try to cover every game live and do video content throughout the week. Also, we cover the New York Giants, and hopefully we cover the New York Yankees again next year. And maybe I'll do a Chris and Press video at some point soon because I haven't done one of those in like forever. I do not know, for those of you who don't know, I am a Kristen Press fan, and I did not know until I looked her up last week because I hadn't really, heard anything about her. I didn't realize she had a 4th surgery on her knee that she tore the ACL in a year ago. I don't think she's ever going to play with the United States Women's National Team, and that sucks. It's Spurs interested in Bobo? See, the things, though, a lot of those websites I try to be careful on because... A lot of times it's just somebody like making up a trade that they think would work or somebody that a team should sign, and there's really no gravitas to the rumor. I'm not going to get scorned. Hope. What? I'm not going to scorn you tonight. Let hope you beat. I think it might be a little typo there, but not going to scorn me tonight, and let's beat Miss LeBron, I think is what we're going for. Trifecta, trade Dougie ASAP, get this man off the team. Marauders, Serge Rice is still with the Spurs, but he's with the Austin Spurs. And we signed some guy I've never heard of. Dang, I forgot his name. I don't think Bobo works either. I know a lot of people are like, Bobo and Wemby, Twin Towers 2.0. Like, I have faith Wemby might be able to do things, be as good as hopefully one of these guys. One day, maybe a combination of the two, whatever. I don't really have a lot of faith in Bobo at this point. Cecil going for reverse psychology. That's kind of what I'm hearing, Landon. I haven't followed his career, but I'm hearing Bobo's not exactly, Duke, that's the Duke guy. The Dookie. All right, that's right, Yusurski. I couldn't remember the dude's name. I'm not excited about the move. Spurs ball up by 12. Chetty Osman will get over Devin Vassell. Vassell pull up. Nope. Actually going to pass it. Thought he was going to shoot. They get it to Branham for 3. Malachi Branham is playing much better as of late. He's a streaky shooter. He's kind of reminds me of Lonnie Walker. When he's on, he's hitting shots, and when he's off, you might as well just turn the ball over. Austin Reeves with the ball right now for the Lakers. Gets to LeBron. LeBron will easily get into the paint and throw down the dunk. And what's up with Wemby? Why is he getting so few touches offensively tonight? Speaking of which, he just got the ball. And a little give and go to Kellen. Kellen missed the dunk! Hachimura may have got a piece of that. The Spurs get the ball back. They'll get it back to Kelvin. He's just going to launch a 3 over LeBron. There you go. All right. Kelvin missed the dunk, but ended up hitting a 3, so we'll take it. What the hell just happened? I just left a crap. Wow, thanks for sharing that, Jacob. Kelvin with 14 points in the first half. LeBron in the paint. Misses a shot and a late whistle. Serge Ibaka officially waived. Couldn't sign David Duke. That's it. Is his name David Duke? How do you miss a dunk? Well, Jared, you go up, and here's the rim, and the ball doesn't go through it, and that's, that's how you miss a dunk. It's not impossible to miss a dunk. Watch your WNBA game. All right, had to do it. If the Dodgers don't win at least 2 championships in the next 4 years with the money they've spent, that's a failure. I agree on Neb. LeBron is holding his eye again. Is this the eye got poked in? Did he get hit in the eye again? LeBron not having any luck with his face. No, Toby. Wemmy's not shooting at all. David Duke Jr. officially. Yeah, that's why I was a little hesitant to say the name, Marauders. I was thinking I heard that name somewhere before, and that is not... I can't... I don't know what his parents named him if they realized that. So, that's what I will say on that. LeBron's going to... Yeah, right, Landon? LeBron's going to have a zombie eye. How's my zombie eye, by the way? Does it look any better? LeBron at the line for 2, and that first one is going to be no good. Depleted mind, good evening. I like the way the Spurs are playing tonight. LeBron may lose his left eye. I don't wish that on him. Spurs ball up by 15. Malachi Branham bringing it up for the Spurs. Gets over Chetty Osman. Osman out in 3-point land, guarded by Austin Reeves. LeBron at 15 points right now to lead the Lakers in scoring. Look at the Kelvin, back out to Devin Vassell to catch and shoot 3. Too much on it. That's no good. Reeves with the rebound. He'll bring it up for LA. 3 minutes to go. And I'm going to grab some water during halftime. I can't sit here and not have water for the whole game. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lakers. I mean, seriously, they got nothing tonight. I think he got hit in the same eye twice. They just said the Spurs were up by as many as 25. I forgot about that. Christian Wood for 3. You love to leave guys open for 3. Trey Jones late scratch because of illness. Okay, I mean, I was worried about that. It is Spurs ball up by 12. Devin Vassell going to rifle into Kellen Johnson. Johnson in the paint. Double clutch. Throws it up. Gets blocked. Crap. Lakers on the run in a fast break. And Taurean Prince with the dunk. It's a 10-point game. Honestly, I can't remember the last time he's taken a shot. Lakers on a huge, having a huge second quarter. Huge. No, they don't. Vassell pull-up jumper, good. Lakers have had 2 runs in this quarter, I believe. The Spurs were up by as many as 25. We were not going to smash the Lakers tonight. We knew they'd come back. Prince for 3. Jeez. Lakers are cooking now. Taurean Prince with 10 points now, 4-6 shooting. He might have 10 pounds too, I don't know. Malachi Branham with the ball, over to Devin Vassell. Vassell going to drive right into the paint. Stop, pop. Vassell playing well tonight. Start working on the right eye in the second up right. Man can't see, man can't shoot. Austin Reeves into LeBron. LeBron guarded by Kelvin. Over to Prince. Around the world. Hachimura will drive. Get to Jackson Hayes in the paint. Outside Christian Wood. And Wood with the shot over Wemby. I don't know what happened there. Kellen's going to turn the ball over, and the Spurs are just falling apart in the second quarter. Now a kickball by Wemby with 1 minute to go. 25-point lead, down to 9, and Pop standing there like this. Torian Price is good too, Jared. Oh, it's all fine. Hey, so they made 2 runs this quarter. So hopefully this is like a weird game where the Spurs are good in the third quarter since we're kind of collapsing in the second quarter. LeBron versus Wemby. There we go. 1-on-1. Come on, LeBron. Take it at him. Takes a shot over Wemby. Wow. Wemby has a 3 launched over his hand. We won. I wanted to see him 1-on-1. LeBron wins that one. Kellen's going to take a 3. No good. 6-point game. Good grief. LeBron with a mile-long 3. Ooh, that was a total brick. I don't know what he was thinking there. I guess 2 for 1. That was way beyond his range. LeBron might be a great player, but he's not Steph Curry. Wood's going to drive in the paint, throws it up off the glass, and oh my God, it's a 4-point game. Lakers storming back on our Spurs. Dang it. Kellen going to drive in the paint. Stops, pops, gets the layup, and 1. Afghanistan, baby. Ooh, yeah. I saw it coming too, but not to this level already. The 6-point game. Kelvin with a tough jumper in the paint. Jump layup over Christian Wood. Gets fouled to go to the line. Kelvin leading the Spurs in scoring tonight. Having a very good game. Kelvin, both games against the Lakers. Good half so far against Lakers. He had a good game against the Lakers the other night in the loss. And the Spurs have just 69'd the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron will bring it up for LA. Throws up the runner. No good. All right. Well, we'll take a 7-point lead into the second half. Unfortunately, the San Antonio Spurs are one of the worst, if not the worst, third-quarter teams in the history of the NBA. This version of the Spurs, should I say. Not the Spurs in general. Just this version of the Spurs has just been really bad. So, there is that. So, third quarter is the key, guys. If the Spurs can maintain the lead into the third quarter, or at the end of the third quarter, they have a good chance of winning this. But that third quarter is, the NBA does not want the Spurs to win. Glenn, and it's the Spurs. That's what we do. Albert says, new strategy tonight. Let's blow it in the second quarter. So play well in the third and fourth. Because I would be all in on that. So let's pull up some halftime game statisticals. What? Who? Let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers first. See who's killing it for them. 9-man rotation for the Lakers tonight. Prince with 10. James with LeBron with 18 points. 6 rebounds and 9 assists. LeBron James on pace for a triple-double. Only 1 turnover to go with those 9 assists. He's been fantastic tonight. Hayes with 4. Reeves having a big first half with 14 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists. And Max Christie really, he's got donuts across the board. He's 0 for 3 from the field and has literally zeros everywhere. Rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, turnovers, fouls. Christie not making much of a contribution to his team tonight. Off the bench, Hachimura with 6, Vanderbilt with 0, Wood with 10, and Hodge played 3 whole minutes and had 0 for our San Antonio Spurs. Jeremy Sohan with 5. Calvin Johnson leading the Spurs with 17 points tonight on 6-12 shooting, so having a good first half. Wemby, a little bit of a quiet half. He does have only 6 points, but he does have 8 rebounds and 2 block shots and a steal. So defensively, he's still doing the Wemby things. Devin Vassell having a good first half as well with 15 points. Malachi Branham with 7. Off the bench for the Spurs, Zach Collins with 8. Julian Champagnie rocking the donut. Doug McDermott with 3. Chetty Osman with a very quiet 8 points and 5 assists. I don't know if Osman had that good of a game in the first half. And Devontae Graham getting some actual playing time has a donut as well. But he does have 3 assists. Well, that's the music I don't want on the stream. Should have muted this SOB tonight, but I forgot to do so. Let's get back to the chat. We'll talk about the game while we are in the Z timeout. Am I off? Were they purposely ignoring Victor that quarter? Baby Joseph, it feels like Wemby was not getting any touches. I blame Sled McDermott for us losing that lead. Well, there you go, Phil. I would agree. Ernesto, good evening to you. Yes, the halftime game statisticals. Just throwing that out there. Veronica, how about I do this to Phil for you? Phil, you ready? You ready? This one's for you from Veronica. Just saying. And Veronica, this one's to you from Phil.
Sucker!
And this one's for all of you. Carlos Jeter, ¿cómo está, mi hombre? Your two teams are playing tonight, and it's been a weird game. The Spurs absolutely dominated, laid the smackest down on the Lakers in the first quarter. Lakers said, okay, well, guess what? In the second quarter, we're going to lay the smack down on you. Muhammad, good evening to you, scoring 44 and a quarter and then giving up 40 the next. Yes, that is our San Antonio Spurs. That's what they do. I think it should be the new host of our channel. What do you think? Calvin Vassell throwing this game. They're playing fairly well at IFL. I wouldn't say they're throwing the game. Point Devasell is just as worse as having point Jeremy Sohan. Anybody that's not an actual point guard starting for us has been not great at the point. Yeah, Jared, I've used that before. Ah, nice. Hey, rating coming from the man, Bad Dog Sports. Bad Dog, you are a funny guy. I don't know. I felt like playing the Kawhi laugh. The New York Giants are going to make the playoffs this year. All right. The New York Giants are going to win this Sunday. The New York Giants are going to win another game. All right. I'm done with Kawhi Leonard. But thank you all for the raid. Bad Dog Sports. He's the man. Giants fan and Yankees fan, such as myself, and we talked. Well, we didn't talk, but I was in his stream before before the game started, and it would be a lot of fun to do a Yankees game with him again. It's so much fun doing baseball with somebody than as opposed to alone. And I do plan on doing Yankees game on this channel again next year, just to give you guys a heads up. Besides Spurs and Giants content, because my girlfriend is a Red Sox fan. I know how can I date a Red Sox fan? But she said she might be up to coming on stream and watching the games with me, and having a Red Sox and Yankees fan kind of go at it might be entertaining or a nightmare. But whatever it is, it'll be a lot of fun. And thank you all for the raid. If you guys get the thumbs up, please do. So fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And it looks a little like this.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
That is Selena Gomez right here.
When you're ready, come and get it.
Well, D-Rob, how can I be the man when you demand? That's a Bad Dog Sports one, by the way. I know that is. Jared, I am dating a Red Sox fan. Miss TSR Sports is a Red Sox fan. Yes, Asia. Yes. Sunday is our 6-month anniversary. To anybody that didn't hear that earlier in the stream, so things are going well. Definitely the best thing that's happened to me in a long, long time. So I'm very happy. And thanks to her, we got Coyote on the channel. I mean, is this like the cutest thing ever? I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want? If you're a Spurs fan, who wouldn't want a little Coyote? Bad Dog used to have somebody sitting on his couch. Who the heck was it? Oh man, it was Bert. I think Bad Dog had a little Bert sitting on his couch at one point. I want to say it was Bert from Bert and Ernie. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it was Bert. BC4, we met on Hinge, a free dating phone app. It's one of those things that happen. Asia says, Jared, they must really like each other. Leo says, get ready for the third quarter collapse. Leo, you're wrong, because we had the second quarter collapse, which means the Spurs will play well in the third quarter. Maybe not. We'll see. Tommy DeVito, Matt, deplete mine. I am so excited about Tommy DeVito. I thought for sure when he was named the starter, the New York Giants would not win another game this year. And why wouldn't I think that? The team had been playing abysmal. The defense had been most of the year. The offensive line had been a mess. And you're bringing in this undrafted rookie to start. Game over, man. Game over. And instead, he has done nothing but absolutely impress me so far. And the Giants have won 3 games in a row with him as a starter. They legit have a good chance of winning this weekend, which would be 4 in a row. And now they're looking at, instead of being a top 3 pick in the NFL next season or in the next draft, an actual chance at making the playoffs. They got to pretty much win playoffs. Yeah, we got to win a game first. We got to win a lot of games. And you know what? Cowboys fans are going to want us to win a lot of games because we're playing the Eagles twice. But they have a legit chance. And if Tommy DeVito keeps balling like this, Daniel Jones can be sent on the bench next season. And I like Daniel, but the man is a turnover machine. Something so far that Tommy DeVito has been good about, not turning the ball over. It's been a weird New York Giants season for sure. The big mascot, which mascot? This one right here, my friend? Do you not like his cocained out eyes? Playmaker Keto, the age difference. Actually, the age difference is not much. 5 months. Only 5 months. I generally, if I'm being transparent, have dated younger. On average, I'd say my girlfriends have been 5 to 7 years younger than me, and I think that's because my personality, I come across off as younger. Some people say I look younger than my age too, but it's the cool thing about dating someone my age is, you know, we like a lot of the same movies. I can make an 80s reference, she'll get it, where maybe past girlfriends didn't get it. She likes Spaceballs. She likes Major League. And I knew she was the right one for me when we were watching the movie They Live with Roddy Piper and Keith David. And she looks at me and says, "This movie is fantastic." And I was like, yeah, got to keep her. Telling the seller not passing. I felt it. I mean, well, Rowan, thank you for stopping in here. Appreciate it. Anybody that came in from Bad Dog Sports Channel, appreciate you guys stopping. And, we should go raid Bad Dog, should we not? I think we should. Because that's the right thing to do. Do unto others as they do to you. Let me pull up the link to his stream. I just found it. One day I'll have 700 people watching. Not this day. The Spurs got to start winning some games first. But if you guys could, can we go raid Bad Dog Sports and maybe just go on what a Go Spurs Go for him and hit the thumbs up for him too? That would be great. She likes Spaceballs. Does she have a sister? No, she does not. So there's Bad Dog Sports Channel. He's a great dude. If you guys could raid that channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up for him and just put a little Go Spurs Go in there for him as well. That would be great. I'm going to put a Go Spurs Go. Or TSR raid, Go Spurs Go. It would be appreciated. Let's see if I can turn the sound up just a little bit.
It's like the Lakers sleepwalk and then they just get jolted out of their sleep.
Raid the Bad Dog, man. Raid
and do this all the time. It's why they're frustrating to watch because they have this in them and it's like they just.
I'm looking at, he's got his scoreboard up. The Spurs outscored the Lakers 42 to 22 in the first quarter.
How they do it.
The Lakers outscored the Spurs 40 to 27. So the Lakers, man.
York is back. There she goes. Well, I hope you had a great show.
Unbelievable. Score 40.
I hope the show was
and
great.
then give up 40. That really is our scores. Our Spurs.
Spurs go. There you go. Yeah.
Did I put the link in the stream? I want to make sure I did that. I did. Okay. Spurs did kill. Oh, subscribers only mode. He's got subscribers only. Dang it. Oh. That's a great way to get subscribers. Crap. Dang it. Well, I forgot you can do that for comments, subscribers only. Me personally, I don't ever want to. Just for me, I don't want to do it on the channel because I want everybody to be able to say whatever they want in the chat. To each his own. Everybody has their channel the way they want it. I just want people to come in and if they're not subscribed, just, come in and say, Go Spurs Go or Spurs Suck. We might get that too. So my friends, I don't have any water. And I haven't had any water all night. So I need to go get some water. So I'm going to put the Go Spurs Go. It'll probably take like 30 seconds. and I will be right back. So here's the Go Spurs Go. I'll be right back, my friends. Grab the score. I'm making my way back to you, babe, 'cause the Spurs can't lose this now. Ooh. Oh. All right, I'm done. What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to get some water. I don't like leaving the stream, but I also don't like being waterless for the whole night. That's bad. So, mas agua. Maybe a little eye drop, too. A little eye drop action, for my zombie eye. Make it sub only if you like it, then they're... I thought of that too. I thought, man, it's also smart business if you make it sub only, but I don't know. I run my channel, our channel, I think a little differently than a lot of channels. We don't have memberships, we don't have Patreon, we don't have sponsorships, and I've been hitting with a lot of sponsorship emails lately, and I just, I want this to be as friendly as a community as it can be. I want it to come off as a love of the teams that are on this channel, because that's why I do this YouTube channel. This has always been about fun. I tell you guys that I had a channel it was an independent film channel for 13 years, 11 years, I can't remember how, 11 years, 16 subscribers. Not monetized, nothing. Just did because I enjoyed it, and I want that to stay here with TSR Sports. I want it to always be about fun, about rooting for the teams that are on this channel, about us having fun, sharing some laughs together, maybe sharing some disappointment, some cries, some frustration, whatever it may be. But I just want this to be a fun community, and I don't, no matter how big this channel gets, whether it gets to 25,000 subscribers in 5 years, or if it does get 100,000 in 5 years, if the Spurs are rocking it again, I don't want things to change. I don't want my head to get big. I want this to always just stay a fun community that's passionate about their respective teams. Wow, I don't know where all that came from, but there it is. Oh, fam, good evening. Is it just me, or Wemby is like the third option? It's really weird tonight how few opportunities he's getting. It really is. Fourth option if Soin is in. I feel like he might be the fifth option. Goofbum, good evening to you. Carlos, what did he say? I didn't see what he said. I can't get this YouTube thing. There we go. Ah, there it is. Now, Carlos, you can let him say that. Oh, the game is back on. That's Goofron's way of saying that he loves everybody. It wouldn't be the same if he didn't come here and say you have no friends. I expect it and I enjoy it, so that's okay. Don't delete that message. So I'm gonna get fouled, and game came. No, it's okay, Carlos. You didn't know. If Goofron didn't say I didn't have any friends, I would feel lost. That's the highlight of my day. Go back and look at how LeBron was treated by his teammates when he was a rookie, and the Spurs will make. The weird thing is, I've seen people putting up a lot of stats between LeBron's rookie season and Wemby's rookie season, and LeBron, KD, they were on some losing teams, so all is not lost with these Spurs and Wemby. It's going to take time to get better, and they will eventually. Where did I put my eye drops? Oh, they're there. Wemby in the paint, misses the shot, going to get fouled, go to the line for two. Maybe I'm Nev, maybe. Prince with the foul. Hee, hoo, hoo. Oh, you taking off for a little, Carlos? Okay, man. See you in Q4. Hopefully the Spurs are up by a lot tonight. Wemby averaging 19 points and about 11 boards for the season. Tonight he's got 6 points and 8 rebounds. Doing a good job on the boards, but really quiet offensively. But also not getting the ball. Kobe Shubo, yes, when you look statistically, he is doing better than LeBron's rookie year. And you might say, why are you comparing him to LeBron? Well, Wemby's the biggest tooted draft pick since LeBron, so it makes sense to compare him to... Whoops, I put that point on the Lakers by accident. Good evening, Greg. Thank you for stopping in. And Wemby's having a really solid rookie year. The biggest issue I have with him really is I'd like to see his turnovers get down, go down. Gosh, I can't speak English. and a few less three-point shots. I don't like seeing him take 5 3-pointers a game. I'm more comfortable with 3 a game. That's another board for Wemby as Prince misses a short jumper. Because he's not a good 3-point shooter. He's streaky. And I just don't think he should be taking a high volume of threes at this moment in the NBA. Vassell for 3. That was short. Long rebound's going to get knocked out to Jeremy Sochan. And if Wemby becomes a 40-point 3-point shooter, then yeah, take 5 or 6 a game. That's different. Cross-court pass can be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Spurs up 71-64. Yeah, Coach, I don't know. We've seen Wemby take over the game. Maybe he's just saving it for the fourth quarter. Although the Spurs constantly struggling in third quarters, might not be a bad idea to feed Wemby in the third. They'll get it out to Devin. Devin's going to drive in the paint, and he's going to hack and fouled. Devin going to go to the line for 2. Sebastian, who wants to prove themselves? You mean the other Spurs on the team? You could be right. Man, Jeremy's hair is really throwing me off because he dyed his hair and he dyed his facial hair, and I don't know. I know he dyes his hair a lot, but it's like a natural color, but not a natural color for him. I don't know. It's weird. Vassell at the line. First free throw. Good. Spurs back up by 8. Connor, I'd like to see Wemby gain a little weight, but I don't want to see him get huge. Like, I don't think ballooning up to like 250 or 260 would be good for his frame. And, you know, like, what's he right now? Like 220? Probably around 230, 235 would be good for him. I mean, David Robinson was 7'1" and 235, and he was built like a friggin' brick house, and he was jacked. I would like to see Wemby get something like that. Maybe not that ripped. I mean, that's a unique body in the NBA. But just, you know, a little more size like Robinson. Turnover by LeBron. Spurs on the run. You drop it off to Wemby. Wemby in the paint. Toss it to Sochan. Sochan with the kind of awkward layup, but it's good. Spurs back up by double digits. Pistons will lose their 22nd straight game tonight. Currently now 97-64. Davis is out. Kokushibo. Austin Reeves, pull-up jumper. Nice shot. Good in the paint. Light Wemby means long career. Speaking of Wemby, he has the ball right now. Back to Jeremy Sochan. Sochan will drop it off to Devin Vassell. Vassell over to Malachi Branham. Back to Devin. 12 on the shot clock. Devin's open for 3. He's going to launch a 3. 78-66. And the Spurs need a good third quarter. They've been so poor this year in the third. And I can't believe the Pistons are going to lose their 22nd in a row. The NBA record is what? 28 by the 76ers, my friends? But I believe that's over 2 seasons. I believe they lost 20 in a row between 2 seasons. Austin Reeves, runner in the paint, is no good. Spurs ball. Malachi Branham going to drive into the free throw line. Going to pull up. That's a little short. And Jackson Hayes with the rebound. Yes, he is a team player. I agree. Well, Marauders, I mean, you know. Chrissy going to drive in the paint. Throws it up and off the rim. No good. Wemby with his 10th rebound, I believe. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. I think that's 4 games, at least 4 games in a row. Going to just launch a 3. And a timeout by the Lakers. Spurs back up by 15. Yes, Kokushibo. Said the hell with it. I'm shooting a shot here. Look, LeBron is trained, love him or hate him. If he's hard fouled because of how long he's been playing, because he's done in the past, for his body to go limp, to make the foul look worse than it is. That's, I hate to say it, it's smart. Now, I don't like flopping. All right, I'm not talking about flopping. I don't like somebody's arm goes by you and misses by 2 inches and you act like you just got punched in the face. That crap I don't like by any NBA player. But when you have a really hard foul, a lot of guys are good at selling it. He's good at selling it. There's a difference between selling a hard foul and flopping. Flopping bad, selling smart, in my opinion. Because he was legit fouled. He was poked in the eye. There's no doubt about that. But then acting like you just got hit over the head with a baseball bat helps sell it. I couldn't imagine being Landon, change. I couldn't imagine being a Pistons fan right now to I couldn't imagine being a Pistons fan, because they have been so bad, the last 5 years, the last 10 years, constant draft pick after draft pick, and they just keep losing. San Antonio Hotspur, good evening to you. Ken, yes, let's get a win is right. Should get a tech called Get Yours. A technical foul. Guys, what's your favorite cereal? Ooh, Asia, good question. I love cereal. I love it so much. I could eat it 3 times a day. I mean, if you put cereal in front of me and eat it, but Frosted Flakes is a classic. Honey Nut Cheerios, Count Chocula, Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Crisp, Frosted Shredded Mini Wheat, something with bars. Let's get some Tricks, Lucky Charms. Think of Berry say Cookie Crisp. I don't know. Boo Berry, Cocoa Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honeycomb. I'm trying to think like cereal rules. Seriously. I think this next first you talking about Alexander Sarr might be Fruit Loops. I mean, sure. Let's start getting cereals in the chat. July 26th. Good evening. This battle between 2 young upcoming generational talent is amazing. The Lakers and the Spurs. I mean, you have a young generational talent, and then the guy passing the torch. Len, I don't know if the Pistons are going to win another game this year. Connor, I hope he gets 27 points. How's LBJ? Does he flopping on? Not really flopping. You don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Asia, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And remember the commercials? Now I've eaten special, healthy cereals like Total and Special K, Raisin Brands, Delish, Crunchy Raisin Bran. I think it's like a crunchy one. Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds. I love cereal, in case you're not picking up on that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch with chocolate milk. By the way, Vic, it's 17 rounds? 17? Wow, off him. I didn't realize he was averaging 17. I knew it was kind of north of 15, but 17? Raisin Bran Crunch. Man, I love cereal. The Pistons are disastrous bad. Drilling Chung dropping some emojis in the chat. I like it. I like me some emojis too, along with cereal. LeBron out in 3-point land. Getting into Rui Hachimura. Hachimura pull up jumper over Sohan's good in the post. I made 4 movies called Serial Killer. First one, the guy was wearing cereal boxes on his face. Keldon's going to take corner 3. Ooh, I got blocked. Sit down, Keldon, on that one. Reeves at the bar right now, 1-on-1 with Keldon Johnson. 16 on the shot clock. 81-68. 8 minutes to go in the game. Hachimura's going to drive and get fouled by Devin. I hope so, Ronald. I hope so. Wizards up 113-94. The Wizards going to win tonight. Captain Crunch. I forgot about Captain Crunch. Peanut Butter Crunch. Yes, Marauders. I like Chetty Osman. I think he'll stick around. By the way, if you have not hit the thumbs up, I'd like to get at least 150 thumbs up for our channel. So it looks like this. If you're not going to do it for me, hit the thumbs up for Coyote. Two free throws for the Lakers, and I think that first one missed as I was not looking. You're not looking? Yeah, dude. But I didn't see it. He missed the first one, made the second one. So the Los Angeles Lakers have just 69 the San Antonio Spurs. 69. Oh, 69. B3. Malachi Brandon for 3. Wow, that actually worked. Holy crap. That was weird. I said B3, and then Brandon hit a 3. Right after the Lakers hit 69 points, so... Okay. Prince for 3. Nope. Sohan with the rebound. Spurs up by 15. Sohan's going to bring it up. Get it back to Malachi. Malachi's open for 3. He's going to take the 3. No good. Yes, Rolling Chung, we must win. I agree. Xavier, what's up? Hachimura in the paint. Gets a little jumper. And 1. Leo, they're playing well tonight so far. Anthony Davis, old man, is out tonight. He's resting his left nut. Because sometimes those need rest. You should rest them. Very important. Kind of hard to see the game when you're looking straight up, buddy. Leo, I hope so. I really hope so. I don't know about Zachariah. To comment on him, ask Sebastian. I've looked briefly into Alexander Sarr. I know a lot of people were hoping for the French Towers, the French Connection, whatever you want to call it. As he's a 7-footer as well. I think we need a point guard. Vassell's going to drive in the paint. Tough layup. And it's a blocking foul. Now Vassell rolling around on the floor in pain. I hope he's just selling the foul. Yeah, he's fine. I just saw him smile. Are you hearing me, Kogashibo? A lot of you guys are talking about Nicola. Pierre, his name's come up a lot tonight. I think we need a point guard. I mean, if the Spurs can, fairy tale land, get the first overall pick in the draft, and let's say the Raptors suck, but they don't quite suck just enough, and the Raptors have the 7th round pick, and then we take that away from them because of the Jakob Poeltl trade. If we could have the 1st and 7th round pick in next year's draft, I would be very happy. Kelvin Johnson's been on a lot, Jorling. I do not like sushi, Asia. Not a fan. I didn't hate it. It's not my go-to. Vassell's free throws are good. Spurs get the lead back up to 14. And this game just needs to end now with the Spurs up by 14. Spurs 12 of 13 from the line. The Lakers are 12 of 18. So both teams have made the same amount. Lakers missing a few free throws tonight. Christian Wood drives in the paint, misses a shot. Gonna get a foul and go to the line for 2. Yeah, Arco 3, I can't remember the last time I had it. I feel like I had, you know what I did have? I feel like the sushi I had was like a vegetable spring roll type sushi, so it wasn't even sushi. I think it was just like a rice thing, so I think that's why I liked it. Raw fish, not really my thing unless it's tuna. It's not a tuna. It's not a tuna at all. Might be a tuna. Wood's first free throw is no good. Really hoping the Spurs get the win tonight. We need a win so bad. Wood's second free throw is no good. The ball don't lie, my friends. The ball don't lie. It was not a foul. Or it might have been a foul. Spurs are actually in the bonus with 7 minutes to go. Little give and go with Vassell. Flies into the paint, throws it up, misses the shot. Gets fouled by LeBron, and he'll go to the line for 2. LeBron pleading to the official it wasn't a foul. And they're saying it was a push on James. James, I think, wants a challenge. Let's take a look at the replay. LeBron. I couldn't tell on that one. Honestly, couldn't tell. I heard the refs, or the announcer say he got hit on the right shoulder. I'll have to take their word for it. Devin at the line for 2. And Devin, I think, has 22 points now. Nice bounce back. Really, he needed a good game because he's been struggling all December. And I'm not trying to pick on the guy. I'm just stating a fact. He's been struggling December. And the Spurs, if they're going to win a game, i.e. win tonight, they need something out of him. Same thing. They need the whole team to play well. Makes them both 16-point games. You and Bad Dog do the best Terminator voice, Josh. Do we? That 3's no good?
I'm a friend of Salakana. I was told that she's here. Could I see her, please? Where is she? I'll be back. Get to the chopper!
Dylan!
You son of a bitch.
All right, stop that. Spurs ball. Keldon with the ball. The shot clock expiring into the post. Double clutch. Weird looking hook shot. No good. The offensive board by Zach Collins. We get to Keldon. Somebody just got knocked out. I think LeBron's on the ground again. Sochan's wide open for 3. Going to take the 3. No good. And LeBron James is sitting on the ground. I think he got hit in the face again. Lakers taking a timeout. Well, Homer, go Spurs, go to you. LeBron got hit by his own teammate. That was Rui Hachimura hit him in the face. That was Rui Hachimura that just hit him. I didn't say corn pops or golden grams, Waldo. Those are good too. That was friendly fire. I kid you not. They showed the replay. Rui Hachimura just bitch slapped him. That's not a foul on the Spurs. Just saying. I think he did get hit in the face, and like I said, that's not a flop. That's a selling the foul. There's a big difference. If I'm standing here and somebody's hand goes like this, and I act like I get shot at a cannon and he missed my face by a couple inches, that is purely flopping. When you get, take a shot to the face and then you do that, you're selling the contact. Am I a fan of that? Maybe not necessarily, but it's what players do, and that's not going to get you a technical. LeBron legit got hit in the face. It's just he got hit in the face by his own teammate, which happened a long time ago. I think when he was in Cleveland, he got hit in the face he got elbowed or forearmed in the head by one of his teammates, and actually called a foul on the opposing team. That was before they started replaying stuff. Wow, Roy! Slap. Yeah, he's trying to get a call on his own teammate. Exactly. There you go. McRodders, I did not know that, and my girlfriend would probably be interested in that. You hear the story about how Lucas gave Brooks the okay to do Spaceballs, but didn't allow to do merch. That's why Brooks did the merch bit in the movie. Spaceballs the flamethrower. And me. May the Schwartz be with you. Adorable. This is definitely probably our best third quarter, but there's still 6 minutes left. Draymond ruined the Warriors' vibes. Oh, maybe. Illuminix, yes, we're all hoping for... Spurs fans, at least, are hoping for a win tonight. It's been a long time. Adrian, I don't like Jeremy's new hairstyle. I don't know. It doesn't feel Jeremy-ish. I'd rather go with a natural color or just something that's way out there, like purple. His hair color is a natural hair color, but just not for him. And it just, I don't know, looks weird. Somebody's mentioned that, Asia, but I am not really a food cooking show person. By the way, if you have not the thumbs up, I think we're getting close to 150. I don't know where we're at. We're at 131 thumbs up. We're 19 away from 150, my friends. 19. Appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. When you hit it, it turns blue. If you can't see the thumbs up, it might be because you have your live chat up. Just reduce your live chat for a moment, minimize it, hit the thumbs up, and then bring it back up. Nets play the Warriors tomorrow. I will probably not be watching that. Benito, good evening. Trey Jones is at a late scratch due to illness. He's out sick. I hear you talk. Yeah, yes, I got my Terminator eye and my Terminator voice. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Lakers ball down by 16. Spurs are in the bonus. Austin Reeves with the ball right now thinks about a step back three instead of pass to Rui Hachimura. Hachimura's going to take the long two, and he will miss the shot. Devin himself the rebound. And this might be a weird game where the Spurs are good in the odd-numbered quarters but bad in the evens. I don't know. Champagne will get the ball to Keldon Johnson. Johnson just going to take off from the free throw line and misses the shot. One place I think Keldon really needs to work on his game is in between the paint and the arc. He's got a decent three-point shot, does good work in the paint, but not much of a mid-range game. That three is no good. That was a three by, I don't know who shot that for the Lakers. I'm all sorts confused on that one. Spurs ball. Keldon with the ball right now will get it into Zach Collins. But anyway, is Wemby in foul trouble, by the way? He went to the bench early in this quarter. Collins pull-up jumper. Let's not start settling for jumpers, Spurs. That's not how you beat this team. Attack the rim. They do not have Anthony Davis tonight. Be in full attack mode. Christian Wood with the ball. Almost loses it. Gets the ball back. Out to Reeves. Reeves going to take a three. Austin Reeves has been pretty solid tonight. Same to you, Jonathan. Same to you. Cuts the lead to 13. LeBron James is on the bench. Austin Reeves has 19 points tonight. Keldon Johnson with the ball right now for San Antonio. Dropped it off to Julian Champagnie. He'll take a three. Why are we... That's no good. What is with all the jump shots now? Keep attacking. Austin Reeves with a mile-long three. Wow. Joe Rana, good evening to you. Champagnie's trash. He's not had a great year. Spurs have taken 8 3-pointers this quarter to 3 of 8, but I don't want them to start settling for jumpers. Sohan's going to launch a three. Air ball. What did I just say? Champagny with a horrible 3, and Christian Wood throws it down, and Pop's probably going to call a timeout. Nope, no timeout. We're selling for jumpers now. Right, call a play, Pop, and run the play, Spurs. Devin going to take a mid-range jumper. That's good, but again, settling for jumpers. That's fair, Joe. Playing like trash is probably better. Shoots like crap, but let's not call the people actually trash. Roy Hachimura drives in the paint, gets the layup. Wemby's on the bench, Jared. He was pulled out with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, pulled early. Could use him right now. Demasal on 3-point lane, 8 on the shot. 8-point lead for the Spurs. Takes a long 3. Gooseby, good evening to you. We did get bailed out right there, foul. Landon. Sorry. City Sissoko is probably not going to play much at all this year, Adrian. And with an experimental year, why not play him? John Michael Reeves has been playing a lot of minutes in this game. I'm not sure how much he sat this game. I feel like he's played a good portion of it. Him and LeBron. Way too many threes is right. Zach Collins will be going to the lines for 2. The Spurs are in the bonus. But we're just launching 3 after 3, settling for jumpers. I mean, I know you can't get into the paint and score every time, but we can do better in what we're doing. A lot of substitutes for the Spurs. Collins misses the first free throw. I don't know about that, Coob. Mas Agua. Sissoko has some skills that I think are really going to translate well to the NBA, but he's very passive with his shot. I think he needs to work on that before he's going to get any substantial playing time. 1 or 2. You Collins. Kokushibo, how do you really feel? DC4, I don't know. Gooseby, thank you for that. Make sure you like and subscribe. And feel free to share this on your Twitters. Roy Hachimura drives in the paint, going to get fouled. Gets blocked by Wemby, but there's a foul before that. Well, Arrow Williams, you are kind of correct. They have been selling for jumpers for a lot of the games. Jemington, Roy Guard, that's a good tune. Although I'm not a big fan of that album anymore. You're listening to the Black Album. I used to love that album, but as I've aged, I don't feel like that album has aged as well. My biggest issue with that album is that Lars seems asleep on the drum kit. Just about every song is bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare. Just a very simple 1, 2, 3, 4 beat. And when you look at the stuff he did in Master of Puppets and Justice for All, and into that album, it's just offensive foul on the Spurs. It feels sleepy. I know they're trying to make things, or is that? Foul's on Vanderbilt, I think. Never mind. I think we just got a defensive foul. Nope, that's on Collins. Never mind. I think Zach Collins is getting, and then Vanderbilt pushed him after the foul. Nope, it is a defensive foul. I'm so confused. The announcers are confusing me. It was a defensive foul on Jared Vanderbilt. They just said that's got to be on Collins, and Collins is at the free throw line. LeBron is playing Gooseby. Davis is out. Collins makes the first free throw. I will say, Roy, the Black Album, probably James Hetfield's best vocal performance. And even though I'm not as much of a fan of the album as I was back in the day, The Unforgiven is still one of my favorite, easily top 10 Metallica songs of all time. Maybe even top 5. 93-84, the Spurs are 11 of 12 from the line this quarter. The Lakers are 4 of 7. LeBron drives in the paint. And LeBron's going to draw the contact and go to the line for 2. Adrian, I don't know if Sunday's Tony Parker night. The chat probably knows. Are those Wemby stats, Pierre? 11, 10, and 3 for Wemby. JJ Sports coverage, good evening, fam, to you. Yes, teammates in Cleveland, I think. Maybe Osman's first year with the Cavs. LeBron misses the first one. Well, San Antonio Hotspur, LeBron just missed a free throw, so yes. And if you look over here, to your right on the screen, that's actually who's on the floor right now. That's something I like to put up for you guys so you know who's on the court at any given moment. So LeBron is in there. Having a bit of a quiet game, scoring-wise at least. I think it said he had 16 points. He was on pace for a triple-double. I don't know where he's at right now. 93-85, Spurs up by 8. Both teams are in the bonus now. A lot of whistles in this quarter. Slug McDormand with the ball right now for San Antonio. Over to Chetty Osman. 8 on the shot clock for Chetty. Chetty will drive in the paint. Throws up the layup. No good. And Christian Wood with the rebound. And Wemby not getting any playing time this quarter at all. Is Wemby in? Oh, no. Wemby's in there now. Never mind. He gets to check back in. I stand corrected. I'm an idiot. Brandon will get it up to Wemby. And Wemby gets stolen by LeBron. LeBron's going to take it in for an easy fast break dunk. I was hoping he would lose the ball. That has happened to him this year where he tried to dunk and actually the ball fell out of his hands. Not the case there. Only a 6-point game. Osman open for 3. With a dish from Wemby. All right. Who is Charles Bediako? He's on the Austin Spurs, I think. See Coyote over there dancing around behind LeBron. Go ninja kick him, Coyote. Ninja kick the damn rabbit. LeBron with the ball right now. Drives, dishes. And Vanderbilt misses in the paint. Spurs ball. Chetty Osman will bring it up for San Antonio. Trying to maintain the lead in the third quarter. Something we have actually not done all year. Collins in the paint. A little up and under. And misses the layup. Dang it, Zach. Joe, I will never argue that MJ's a GOAT. Michael Jordan, I feel, is the greatest basketball player that ever lived. Chrissy for 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Kern, good evening to you. Malachi Branham way out on three-point land. Spurs up by 9. Under a minute to go. Back to Collins. Collins against LeBron James. Into the paint. Throws it up. Nice muscle move by Zach Collins. Again, it's in the paint. Shoot it over LeBron. 11-point lead. Are they, Baby Joseph? I heard a lot of announcers are saying that the Spurs are not, Wemby's teammates are not passing him the ball enough. When he's got mismatches or when he's open, LeBron with a mile-long 3. Wemby with the rebound. And the Spurs, I'm not going to say anything. I always jinx this when I say something. Wemby looking for a pick and roll. Gets a pick, gets a roll. Nice spin around move. Back out to Osman. He's going to launch a 3. That was a little beyond his range. Collins gets the ball out to Osman again for a follow-up 3. That's no good. Back-to-back misses by Chetty Osman. JT Sports coverage, I agree. The Spurs did not choke the lead away in the third quarter. That's something we've been doing all year. That being said, we still got to make it through the fourth quarter. I know, Toby, we won a third quarter for the first time in, since the Phoenix game? That should be a good game, Landon. The Cowboys and Bills, that should be a really good one. That should be a great game. Sugar J. Cherry, I hope so, my man. And yes, for all the love of everything, the Spurs get the win tonight. BC, good evening to you. Wemby has, it says he only has 12 rebounds. I thought he had more than that. He's only taken 9 shots. LeBron is closing in on a triple-double. He's got 21 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. So having a very solid night. I hate to say it, but the Lakers are going to need even more than that from him to win tonight. So a tale of two tapes tonight, a tale of 2 games. The Spurs won the first quarter 42-22. The Lakers won the second quarter 40-27. And then the Spurs won the third quarter 29-25. If we could do a raid on my man Valhalla Sports Talk, I know he doesn't have subscriber mode on. Let's do a TSR raid on him. If y'all could. Just go over there real quick and say hi. Go Spurs, go. TSR raid. You know. Let me drop them in the chat here. Then real quick, go over. Go Spurs, go. TSR raid. I'd appreciate you can do that for my man. He's been throwing a lot of support to this channel. And anybody that does that, and I have ads coming up apparently, you know, I like to return the favor. It's the right thing to do. So I'll put a Go Spurs Go in his chat. Hit the thumbs up for him too. See if he's at 52. We see if we can get him to maybe 60 or 70. I see you guys in there. Thank you very much.
We might lose Brian Flores to the Chargers. You might be right, Mikey Jerome.
He's a Vikings and Lakers fan. That's such maybe just like purple teams.
I didn't know that.
Thank you guys, appreciate that.
Mikey Jerome says I had me a double-double.
I can see a little smile on his face. Whenever you get rated by another channel, it's just fun. I mean, it's helping out because we're all a community here on YouTube, and we're all trying to do our best. And appreciate you. No, he doesn't, Pierre. No, he doesn't. Road trip goes first. Go to you, Hector. Hello from Puerto Rico. Phil, I know you're not the biggest fan. I am right there with you. I watched some of the documentaries, Adrian. I haven't seen them all. There's all those Spurs videos on YouTube, the Ring of the Roll. There's like 40 of them. I've watched a portion of them, but I haven't watched all of them. Lakers, where are they? Phil, I forgot about that. That's a good point. I forgot he's a Dodgers fan. He's more of an LA guy, so he's like me. He likes the Dodgers and Lakers, so 2 LA teams, and then the Vikings out in Minnesota, where I like 2 New York teams, the Giants and the Yankees, and then the Spurs. Pop interview. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, from Greg Popovich. All right. Very helpful, Pop, in regards to the third quarter in our shooting, I guess. Spurs ball will start off the fourth, up by 11. Is Wemby in there? He is out there. He's got the ball right now, as a matter of fact. Wemby in the post, into the paint. Little fadeaway jumper is going to roll off the rim. We might, why, Raj? Man, the Cardinals and Cardinals, don't you guys have the second most World Series behind the Yankees, JJ? That's not trolling. That's just asking. I think you guys are second. LeBron with the missed jumper at his Spurs ball. Devin gets it out to Osman. Osman wide open from the corner. No good around the 3. Wemby with the putback. No good. We've had some opportunities here, but can't get a bucket so far in the fourth quarter. And James is going to easily drive baseline and throw down a reverse dunk as the Spurs defense was sleeping on that one. Welcome back from the raid, Kokoshiba. Appreciate y'all doing that for Valhalla Sports Talk. Thank you very much. LeBron with 23, 8, and 11 now. He will get a triple-double tonight. Down the cell, pull-up jumper. Good. Yes, they did, Joe. Dallas Chaparrals, I believe was the name. Gabriel Fiesta, I agree 100%. Thank you thank you all for being here on a Friday night. LeBron with the ball right now into the paint. Layup is... it's on the rim, stayed there, and then finally rolled off. Dougie for 3 down the other end. That's good. And a timeout by the Lakers. Spurs back up by 14. Let's go! Come on, San Antonio. End this damn losing streak and end it against the Lakers. And the Lakers with LeBron, for that matter. I know, no AD, but LeBron's out there. How about a little of this right here? Did smoke the leg up, Jared. My favorite AFC team, Adrian, I really don't have one. I'm a Giants fan only. I don't care about anything in the AFC if I'm being transparent. Well, since you asked for it, fresh 0, I'll give it to you. Turnovers! Greg, did you just say you've been in and out? Okay. Marco, we do need a win. Anybody that's new to the channel, if there's anybody new tonight, this is a sports channel. On the sports channel, we live stream San Antonio Spurs games. We've done all the games but one. I was not feeling well, so I had to take the night off. But our goal is to hopefully at least do 80 games this year, which is, I think, a reasonable goal. So I can only miss one more. But we'll do our best. We also do random videos on the Spurs, sometimes random NBA shorts. We cover the New York Giants. Just getting back and doing Giants content. Right now, just doing New York Giants shorts. I'll probably start doing New York Giants videos again when draft time comes, or maybe just a random video. Right now, we don't have many Giants subscribers on the channel, and would like to cover the Yankees a little again next year. Oliver, thank you so much for the super chat. Dropped a little bouncing baby Yoda without the Yoda. I don't know, but thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. TSR doing the Lord's work. Thank you, John Michael. Look, the struggle's been real. It's been tough being a Spurs content creator for 5 years. The Giants haven't been relevant either. Those are my 2 main teams, so it's been rough. That being said, Somebody just mentioned the Pistons in the chat. Imagine being a Pistons content creator. That's got to be brutal. Oh, man. It does a thing. I just wish he wouldn't just dunk it. Road trip, he's been fantastic. I'm a Spurs and Washington football team fan. Really? Jaguar? All right, that's a combination I've not heard. The San Antonio Spurs and the Washington football team. Okay, fair enough. That one guy, Otani, for that contract amount, I think they overpaid. 10. I know some of it's got a weird deferral thing clause in it, but $700 million. He's a good player. Ain't that good? Well, Adrian, if Wemby was to get a quadruple double, he'd be the first player to do it since our very own, the Admiral, David Robinson. Spurs fan, born and raised in Cali. All right, that one, guys. All right. The Wizards are moving to Virginia, are as the Washington Capitals. I don't think they're going to change the name, but maybe they will. He might, that one guy. 151 likes. We got to 150. Awesome. Non-Spurs news. GM is discontinuing production of the Chevy Camaro. Chevy Camaro's gone again. Jose, good evening. Valhalla says hi. I think, we really... The Camaro's just not a classic sports car. No disrespect to anybody that owns one. It's never been up there with the Corvette. And say what you will about Ford, but the Corvette and Ford Mustang, when you think American sports cars, have been the two mainstays. The Camaro, the Trans Am, they just... Austin Reach was 3 no good, just, obviously didn't last. There's a reason. Two Mangoes. I thought they're getting a stadium in Alexandria. Spurs aren't going to Austin. That one guy apparently not good enough with the Camaro. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Spurs ball. 103-89. The Spurs in the midst of an 18-game losing streak. That is the longest in Spurs history. We obviously, if you're a Spurs fan, are all hoping this ends tonight. AJ Tan, good evening to you. I don't really have much of a bicep right now, but I figured I'd throw it up. I haven't been working out much lately. Been working on fixing my eye. So in the paint, throws it up, going to get knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Spurs ball with 9:49 to go in the game. Oh, man, don't say that. Aren't you a Spurs fan? I did not know that, Two Mangoes. I thought that was official, though. Wemby pull-up jumper. In and out. In and out. Excuse me. It's Lakers ball. And Prince gets it over Wemby on the baseline. 103-91. Spurs up by 12. Prince with 12 points on the night. I need some agua. Chetty Osmond's little floater. It's good. 105-91. What record is that, Phil? Proof that Pop just won. Oh, he won the losing record. So now that we have it at 18 for the franchise, he can just start winning again. Though he won it at 17. LeBron with the ball guarded by Sohan. Gets by Sohan easily. Takes it into the paint. Passes it out to Hachimura and runs into Wemby. And it's going to be a blocking foul. Knicks or Suns? I don't know. Jonathan, I don't think it's been a rebuild for 5 years. I think they officially started the rebuild when they traded DeJounte Murray. So this is year number 2 of the rebuild. Because don't forget, they had that little run in the bubble that made everybody think, hey, they're actually good. And they weren't. Reeves for 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Osmond will bring it up for the Spurs. 14-point lead. Osmond drives in the paint, gets the layup, and it's back to 16. No, let's not go for 19 in a row, Mr. Z. Come on now. Let's get a damn win. Osmond with 15 points tonight and 5 assists. Wood drives in the paint, and he's going to get fouled, I believe. No Spurs fan should be rooting for 19 losses in a row. I'm sorry. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to this guy? It breaks his heart every time the Spurs lose. He cries. And he has to cover his eyes. And since his arms are too short, he has to use his ears to cover his eyes. And that's not comfortable. But he can do it. Maybe, sort of, not really. Wood at the line for 2. Missed the first free throw. I know you're messing around, Mr. Z. It's all good. Yes, Jared, they do need to win badly. They need a win really bad. I don't want to be the worst record in NBA and not get them one pick like Pistons. Yeah, that too. I have a red Z6 bet, a black SS Camaro, black's turned like a jet. My Mustang's black, Joe. Black on black. Love it. Just crossed 17,000 miles. She'll be 10 years old next April. I baby that thing. And she's garaged. Wemby with the ball in three-point land. 10 on the shot clock. Nice pass to Vassell. Vassell with the pull-up. Jay, good. Vassell's having a fantastic night. And I said at the start of the stream, the Spurs are going to win. He needs to have a big game. He's having a big game. 109-92. LeBron out in three-point lane, guarded by Sohan. Crossover. Through the legs. LeBron still the ball. Gets it inside. And Hachimura with the turnaround Jay. Good. Turnaround Jay right at the rim. Spurs ball. Osman out in three-point land. Back to Wemby. Wemby fakes a three. Going to drive into the paint. Throw it down. Nice one, Wemby.
Thunder Dunk of Justice.
11 points and 15 boards for Wemby. I love his dunks. He throws them down hard. That's a missed three, and Doug McDermott with the rebound gets it up to Devin Vassell. Spurs up by 17. Let's get a win tonight, Spurs fans. Can we get a win? And a thumbs up while we're talking about it.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
Why not? I gotta ask, right? Chetty Osman with the ball. Pull up Jay. That's short. No good. Rui Hachimura with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They're looking to move the ball. Get it to LeBron. Back to Hachimura. Layup. Good. 15-point game. 7 minutes to go. Timeout. Spurs. 2 more likes for 160. Let's make it happen. Imagine believing Spurs streak would end. Imagine betting 100,000. Joe, I don't know. I can't comment on that. I don't know. AJ, that would be fantastic if we can end the losing streak versus the Lakers tonight. That would really, 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 really be nice. Wemby with a 13-15-5. Thank you, Pierre. Appreciate that. You know what, Tommy? Since you said it, let's put one up. Or 3. No, Nev. I mean, it's not. Serge, good evening to you. All right, Wemmy's going to be something special, and I think he's going to be the type of player where he's going to have nights where he scores 15, nights where he scores 25, and everything in between. But I think we're seeing as a starting center, he's always going to put up big rebound numbers, which he has been lately, and some block shots here and there and some steals. He's been, 15 boards. He's been killing it rebound-wise ever since making the move to center. And I've been wanting that move. What I thought was going to happen was with Wemby moving to the 5 and Collins going to the bench. I thought for sure our Spurs, Wemby, Sohan, Johnson, Vassell, and Jones as a starting point guard. The Spurs have decided to run Branham as a starter, and he's been better as of late. But I still think this offense would run even better with the real point guard. It does off me. He's a 19-year-old rookie. So there's a lot of things he can work on in his game. Turnovers got to come down. The less three-point shots. All things considered, he's playing well. Yes, Mark, stay disciplined. Don't settle for jumpers the whole fourth quarter. Maintain the lead. Keep pushing the pace. Ken, yes, Osman's having a great game. He really is. Who here thinks we should part ways with Popovich now? It's been a good run, but a new era of game style. Here's what I'll say that one guy, because I know Spurs fans are passionate about Greg Popovich. The one thing I will stand by is how many coaches could have 5 losing seasons in a row, including a season last year with winning only 22 games, and then be in the midst of an 18-game losing streak this year and still keep their jobs. At some point, Pop either needs to step down or the Spurs need to start winning. I know a lot of it's on the players, but some of this has to be on the coaching staff. So not just Pop, the entire coaching staff. Yes, Greg. I'd like to see him keep his three-pointers at 3 or less a night, unless he's on fire. If he's hitting 3 after 3 after 3, if you got it going on, by all means, take them. But if you're 0 for 3, 0 for 4, you might want to chill. A lot of people want to see Wright demoted. Hugo, so Wemby, statistically, is putting up Defensive Player of the Year numbers. The problem is his team is one of the worst defenses in the NBA, and I don't know if you can get Defensive Player of the Year if your team defense is poor. You know what I mean? I just don't think that'd happen. Even though he might be the best defender individually, team defense is still a thing too. You know, D-Rob was one Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know the Spurs stats, but I'm pretty sure their team defense was probably pretty darn good that year. Spurs ball up by 15. We have under 7 minutes to go. Can the Spurs maintain this lead? Someone in the paint gets out to Vassell over to Kelvin for an open corner three. His three-point shot has been off since he made the first couple. That one was way short. I'd like to see Kelvin attack the paint more with these three-pointers not going in. LeBron guarded by Sohan. Pick and roll into the paint. A little out of control. Dishes it out. They go around the world. Prince for three. No good. Sohan with the rebound. Jeremy Sohan was better as a rookie, or at least he showed more progress as a rookie, and I think playing point guard really threw off his game. Collins for three. Hey, Zach Collins hitting a three. Back to 18. Yeah, HSN, remember when he hurt his thumb? Jaguar, yes, Rookie of the Year. Definitely contender for Rookie of the Year. No doubt. 6 minutes to go, and the Spurs up by 18. Christian Wood's going to take a three. No good. Zach Collins with the rebound. I like to see Malachi Vassell, Kelvin Stone, Wemby in the starting five. I mean, that is a starting five, Hector. That's what Pop's been running. Kelvin fakes the three, going to start to drive and almost loses the ball. Gets it back to Sohan. Sohan's going to drive and boom, shakalaka.
Thunder dunk of justice.
20-point game. And a timeout by LA. Are they going to throw in the towel? It's probably him or Chet. I would agree. They just asked on ESPN, and I'm going to ask it here. Will the nightmare come to an end for our Spurs on a Friday night? That's the Jeremy Sohan, by the way, I want to see. What we just saw there, him attacking the rim and finishing. He was our best finisher at the rim last year, and then this year just started getting a lot more layups and not converting. He showed a lot of growth last year. With him switching to his natural four spot, I hope that as the season progresses, he gets comfortable back at power forward and starts to grow again like we saw him last year, because there's a lot of potential with Jeremy Sohan, but that point experiment, I think, really just messed him up this year. Yes, they would, Afghanistan. If the Lakers put the bench in, then I'm feeling pretty good. Since Wemby has moved to the five and Collins to the bench, I feel Wemby and the team that play better. Yes, Gabriel. I like that Collins. I've said it from day one. He's not the starting center for our franchise. He was a starting center for right now. Well, apparently right now was not the time anymore, and he's off the bench. And I think he plays better there. Yes, first win since November 2nd. November 2nd, guys. November 2nd. Wemby moving to center, and Chet has no chance to be Rookie of the Year. When we get to 4 minutes, I'll feel better about all things about it. Wemby needs a stat pad. No. Joe, I never said it. I root for our Spurs every night. We've been live for every game of this losing streak -1. It was against the Rockets because my eye was just really jacked up. But we've been here for 17 out of 18 game losing streak, so I'd like to be here with that losing streak ended. Christian Wood with the jumper in the paint, good. And LeBron, yeah, they're starting to go to the bench. Lakers are. Dougie for three. And we have a whistle before the shot. Don't do Selena like that. What's up, P-Mart? Oh, shoot. I did say that if we won tonight, I would kiss Selena. Dang it. They might be, Phil. They might be waving the white flag because I don't know some of these dudes on the court anymore. Actually, I just don't know. I don't know Castleton. Don't know Hodge either. Brandon pull-up jumper from the line. Good. Sign's been playing at the 4. You did, Carlos. You did. Christie hits the jumper. 100-1. You did say that, Carlos, and it's looking good tonight. Not over yet, though. Sohan in the paint. Going to drive. Layup. It is good. It started to roll off the rim and came back. A little yo-yo comeback special. Jared load managing. He's just taking the night off. Rich, you better call Miss TSR and get that go away before the Selena kiss. That's a bucket in the paint for the Lakers. I have no idea who shot that. So am I, Toby. No jinxing it. Exactly. This game is not over. Jeremy Sohan with the ball again. Drives in the paint. Picks up his dribble. Pull-up jumper is going to get blocked. And I heard a whistle, and I think that's going to be against the Spurs, and it is. Angel not busting anything out until our score is higher than their score, and there's 0 in the fourth quarter. Hugo, I have inflammation in my right eye. It's finally getting a little better. My contact's probably irritating a little bit tonight, but it feels much better. And it's getting better. It's taken a long time. That long 3 is no good. Spurs ball. We're up by 18 with under 4 minutes to go. Dougie with the ball, going to get into Zach Collins. Collins back to Dougie. Dougie's just going to launch. Nope, he actually gets it back to Collins, and Collins can't hold on to the pass. That's a turnover in the Spurs with about 3.5 minutes to go. People are going to say we're better without Trey Jones. You're right. Actually, you're right, Phil. That might happen now. 3-point attempt is good for the Lakers, and Spurs calling a timeout. I don't know who shot that. Hodge, I think, shot that. There you go, Joe. Yes, TikTok burned that clock. Is LeBron performing poorly this season? Sebastian, I don't think so. Hugo, I don't know if we can get to 200 likes. Can we? What are we at? We're at 167. This would be the first win since November 2nd, so I'm hoping Spurs fans would hit the thumbs up on our first win in pretty much 6 weeks. Pop loves timeouts, Adrian. That's just the way it is. Doubt I'm telling you anything, but this just goes to further show, folks, just how important AD is. So for all the LeBron fanboys, when you look at everyone else has chopped liver, Lakers don't win a championship without Anthony Davis. Neither one with LeBron. They don't win the East Season Tournament championship without Anthony Davis, as he went off against the Pacers. They don't win that bubble championship. Davis, when healthy, is a fantastic player. The problem is he's hurt a lot. Nothing is over. You just don't turn it off. Spurs 30-game winning streak called it. Sure. Good evening to you, BB. Thank you all for being here tonight. TGIF, and this would be a great way to start the weekend with a Spurs victory. Spurs victory tonight. Godzilla -1 with my lady tomorrow. Celebrating her 6th month on Sunday. Then a Giants win, and then a Spurs win. And I'll keep it PG. I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it. Devin Vassell for 3. Good. Oh, Veronica. Come on. Look, defense was here and there on LeJames tonight. LeJames. Whatever. Christian Wood in the paint, throws it up, no good, gonna get fouled, gonna go to the line for 2, and let me get my clock set here. William, yes, welcome back, LeBron. Welcome back. Did I just say welcome? I'm tired. I am not on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, or at Twitter. I'm calling it Twitter. To me, it's Twitter. It's always gonna be Twitter. I'm on the Twitters. Well, Phil, LeBron James is also pushing 40. So to say his game has fallen off, I mean, yes, he's getting up there. He's got a crap ton of miles on his body from years and years of playing and being in the playoffs every year. So the guy, to play at the level he's still playing now at his age, I'm not a LeBron fan, but I'll give him credit. He's still averaging over 20 points per game, and it's a huge dunk by that white guy right there. Castleton, maybe? He didn't get the triple-double, Carlos? Lies, Rich. LeBron is a young 18-year-old kid. Okay. What year is LeBron in? Is he in his 20th year? 21st year? Vassell for a long 3. Vassell starting to play well again. Perfect timing is Miss TSR Sports is going to get a Devin Vassell jersey for me this weekend. He's got I think that's a career high 36 points, right? And a turnover by the Lakers, and the Spurs, I think, are emptying the bench in the yard. Devin Vassell, 36 points. Is that a career high? So, barring the biggest disaster in the history of a minute 45, the Spurs are going to finally win tonight. That's a career high? Yep, Leo, you're going to have to be positive now. You can't put the Spurs are going to go 3-79. You got to have a little positivity this weekend, my man. It'd be a nice change of pace, though, for you. Now you control the Spurs are going to win the rest of their games for a moment. Over for a long three. And Wemby going nuts over on the sideline. Those guys are so freaking happy they're going to finally get a win. And that white guy again in the paint. I think that's Castleton that's shooting in the paint for the Lakers. It feels good, my friend. It feels good. Finally end this freaking losing streak. Oh. Got to Graham, out to Champagny. Champagny for three. Nope. 129, 111. Under a minute to go, my friends. There you go. 50 wins for the Spurs. Castleton with another bucket. The Spurs are going to win. It's impossible to give up this many points in this amount of time. Devontae Graham for three. Nope. All right. Some of the guys getting shooting practice here at the end of the game. It is Lakers ball. Jackson Hayes turnaround jumper is good. 2-0. Carlos, you said we'll split them. We did. The Prune, what's up with the McDormand? And now a whistle with 24 seconds left. It feels good. It feels good. I know we still have a terrible record. Vamos, Espuelas, vamos. Devontae Graham's just going to dribble. Yes, we beat the Lakers, so we're now the in-season tournament champions. That's how it works, right? Finally, the San Antonio Spurs have won a basketball game. Finally, my friends. Put the F up there. Feels good, guys. Yes, Cecil, you did the reverse psychology. It worked. I tell you, I feel so good. I'm going to grab myself a Coors Light. Maybe get on top of my wife tonight. Man, I don't have a wife or a Coors Light. But I was quoting Brock Lesnar. My friends, we finally get a win tonight. We finally get a win. Woohoo! Finally got a win. That's Coyote clapping. Giving you the clap. Dude. These guys are wanting to win. I'm sure Vassell gonna have a little post-game interview. Are you not entertained? Thank you, Afghanistan. Brock Light. Let's get to the endgame stats. Feels nice, my friends. It feels good. Vassell, 36 points on 12 of 19 shooting, 5 of 10 from beyond the arc, and 6 boards. And I said we need a big game from him, and he gave us a big game. That's the Devin Vassell that we gave $27 million a year to. If he can play like that, not that good every night, but if his shot's on, worth every bit of it. Well, let's talk about the Lakers first. By the way, the Spurs outscored the Lakers 60-53 in the second half, so they played well in the second half. Prince with 12. LeBron James had a good game. Granted, he was only 7 of 17 from the field and 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, but still 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 14 assists against only 2 turnovers. That's solid work from LeBron in 36 minutes. Hayes with 8, Reeves with 22, and Christie with 2. Off the bench for the Lakers, Hachimura with 20, Vanderbilt with 0, Wood with 17, Castleton with 6, and Hodge with 5 for our victorious San Antonio Spurs, who are now 4-20. Sohan with 11, Johnson with 17, Wemby with 13, but he did have 15 boards and 2 steals and 2 blocks, so getting it done on the defensive end. Vassell with his career night with 36 points, 6 boards, and 3 assists. Malachi Branham playing. Malachi Branham. Guys, Malachi Branham had 12 points. Not great, but he's 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 beyond the arc. 8 assists and no turnovers. Could Malachi Branham start really playing well as a point guard? I mean, he can shoot the 3 when he's on. So could he be our point guard? I don't know. Off the bench, Collins with 16, Mamu with 3, Champagny with 0. He's been really rough this year. I hope he turns his game around. McDermott with 6. Osmond with a fantastic game off the bench. 15 points, 6 assists, and no turnovers. So between Branham and Osmond, who I'm guessing were running the offense based on their assist numbers, they had 14 assists and no turnovers. And for the game, the Spurs had 35 assists and only 8 turnovers. This might be some of the best basketball they played all year. Devontae Graham actually played tonight. He had 0. And Blake Leslie played a whole 2 minutes and had an assist. But it feels good to get a win, Spurs fan. And if you're still in here, you've not hit the thumbs up. We're close to 200. Would love to get 200 thumbs up. And what can I say? Really happy about the win tonight. And it's a great way to start the weekend. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. The under 21 players will celebrate with Mountain Dew and gummies tonight. 7 players in double figures. I didn't even realize that. Wow, with the $2 super chat thing, Richie says they're growing right in front of our eyes. Listen, they actually are. The last few games, granted that Rockets game was hard to watch with the million 3-point shots taken and missed. They've been competitive the last few games, and now they won tonight. I think the team is starting to get a little better. And one of the reasons they're getting better is starting Victor Wembanyama at center. Zach Collins' starting lineup was not working. Wemby has been a beast on the boards, an absolute beast. And I think that's been a big difference for our Spurs. So hopefully, we're not going to, start winning 100 games. Well, there's 100 games in the season, but I think they're going to start playing better at Wemby at center. Brianna, good evening to you. Bobby, what's going on? It's been a while. Hope I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Finally a win. Orlando, yes, it took a long time, but we got it. And yes, the Spurs just beat the in-season champs. Yes, they did. Yes, Francisco, slowly but surely. Thank you, Serge. Appreciate that. And one step at a time. We're seeing some improvement as of late. Now a win tonight. I just hope we continue to build on this. Just start building on what we did tonight. Wasn't a real game to me. Doesn't count in my book. Need to win when LeBron and Davis are on the court. Can't believe you'll even encourage us. Really, PT? So are you a Spurs fan? This team is so happy and ecstatic that they finally won after an 18-game losing streak. You're sitting there saying LeBron and KD, how many All-Stars do we have on our team? None. All our guys are young. You do what you want. I'm not going to take away anything from our Spurs. They have LeBron James, who's considered one of the greatest players of all time. Yes, he's older, and there's still a lot of talent around this Lakers roster. They won tonight. I'm going to be happy for our guys. You're welcome, Mr. Scotch Crotch. I did say I was going to kiss Selena if the Spurs won. So, Miss TSR Sports, you may want to avert your eyes. Selena, is it okay if we share a kiss? It is? Okay. So, Selena Gomez, a little on the cheek, because, we want to keep it tasteful. That's our kiss. She moves interesting, huh? She's got interesting movement to her. Well, I want to thank you all for being in the chat tonight. Again, if you get the thumbs up on the way out, that would be greatly appreciated. It's nice to get a win. It feels great. And, the old behind the head kiss. Miss TSR will get a kiss tomorrow, Mark. And some more than that. Or not. Anyway. That's all I got, my friends. It does feel good. Where else am I? What? I can't kiss her face the way she's. Hold on. Let me do this right. All right. I'm working here. Let's. Yes, her arm is cut off. Never mind that arm that's cut off. I see a super chat. I'll get to that in just a moment. How do I... Where's the... transform. All right. Flip. Horizontal. All right. All right. All right. All right. On the cheek. I'm trying, man. $20 super chat from Calvin. Thank you very much, man. He says, congrats, man. Spurs put on a show and never look back. Merry Christmas, brother. Spurs will build upon this W. I hope you're right. You've been a long-time supporter of the channel, Calvin. Thank you so much for that. And, yeah. I'm telling Miss TSR. She's watching. She knows. And she probably approves because she likes Selena. So that was a lot of work for that kiss, Veronica. The poor girl doesn't have her arm. That's how the GIF is. I had to, there was somebody, in front of her arm, so I had to edit out. But that's all I got, my friends. I'm happy about the win. Hopefully you're happy. On behalf of myself, Coyote, Grogu, and Selena. Feels good. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go, and happy Friday.